This ought to be a good one, Andrew. Like we mentioned, 3-0. Spencer comes in the region. Of course, Callaway comes in undefeated in the region also. And like we mentioned, this is an opportunity tonight, still with one regular season game left next week against Jordan. Callaway can go ahead and claim another region title.
Yeah, and it'd be a great night too. With tonight, if Coach Wiggins could get his 100th win as a region title, wouldn't that be something?
That would be something. We're going to get on that whenever we come back. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, as we get closer to kickoff here tonight, you got Spencer huddled up right there around the 30-yard line, the whole team. Man, they look fired up. They look excited.
Yeah, they look fired up to play this football game. And one thing I noticed, like when they were warming up, is they got a lot more depth than they normally do. Normally this team looked like they'd have about, maybe 40 players on the roster, if that. And they look like they've got much more guys this year, a lot more depth. And that's a testament to the new coaching staff. One thing, Shane, I was looking at during the break, Coach Coffey has Spencer at a 14-6 record up to this point since last year. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive. That is, considering where they've been in the last few years to where they're at right now. That says a lot about what he's doing with the program and the rest of his staff.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Since coming in, and I'm reading right here. Last season was Spencer's first winning season since 1977. I mean, that's almost unbelievable to me. I mean, I don't see how you go that long without having at least a 500 record. But and this is also last year, and they might be on their way this year to doing the same thing. The first time since 1977 that they won more than 7 games. So I mean, he's done an amazing job, and he's got a lot of kids to pull from down there in Columbus. They don't have school districts down there. He can pull from wherever he wants to, really. But at the same time, where Spencer came from to now, that's an impressive turnaround.
All right, Andrew, the offensive points per game for Spencer, 24 points a game. The defensive average, 15 points a game. Defensively, that's probably right in there close to our average.
Yeah.
Offensively, they're not averaging quite as many points as Callaway. But, looking at the front end of their schedule, they opened up the season with a loss to Carver, 26-0. And coach's first year there, and he's trying to fill his kids out, and they go in there, and obviously they don't play like they wanted to, and they lose 26-0.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look past that, you can tell that these guys went to work.
Yeah, they improved each week, scoring more and more points. And like you were talking about before we went on the air, they had a hard-fought loss to a really good Crisp County program out of Cordell, Georgia. So, I mean, like you said, each week looks like they're getting better and better. And another thing, last 2 games they've played have been shutouts. They beat Temple 32-zip and Lamar 39-zip, so that's impressive as well.
And the only two blemishes on their record, obviously the 26-0 to Carver, but the 21-12, just a 9-point loss to Crisp. And I'll mention that Crisp is 9-0, and they've beat 3 or 4 really, really good football teams. So Crisp was a really good football team, and obviously Spencer played them a very good ball game.
Yeah,
only losing by 9 points.
Yeah, they played them tough. This team is built on speed, on athleticism. Doing my research and watching a little bit of tape on them this week. You're going to see a team that looks almost identical to Auburn. They're going to line up in the shotgun, a lot of eye candy, a lot of jet sweeps, play actions off that, screen passes. They'll run, jailbreak screens, bubble screen, all kinds of screens. And they used him really well in a lot of football games they played in this year. And the guy, the trigger man behind all that is junior quarterback Khalil Thomas.
Last season also, they went 8-4.
Yeah.
But, the second to last game, they beat a team that Callaway's pretty familiar with, Washington County.
Yeah, they upset. They're a powerhouse, and we've seen Washington County in AAA quite a few times, and we know a lot about that program. But nonetheless, that's just an impressive, feat for Spencer. Their first playoff win in nearly, 45 years comes against a team like Washington County. So, hats off to this program, and they're really, really on the rise.
And another testament to what this coach is doing. Last year they won 8 games. It was the first time they won more than 7 games in 50 years, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, 50, and it just shows you the state of the program. And, and it's not like we're picking on them. Everybody, if you're playing Spencer, when I was growing up, if my friends were like, oh, we're playing Spencer this week, I say, oh, so you got an off week? So, we'd always laugh about that. But like I said, this isn't the Spencer from 10 years ago.
All right, well, Andrew, we've got about 18 minutes. And then there's the video on the Jumbotron now with some of the former Cavalier players who are playing college football now, talking a little bit about their experience at Callaway and some of the things that they learned and the men that Coach Wiggins helped mold them into.
Right. Yeah, that's always cool to be able to promote your program that way and show all the kids that have been impacted by Coach Wiggins and his staff. And, he's built such a great tradition at this school.
All right, we got 18 minutes. Andrew, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the game last week, Callaway and Temple, and then we'll get into some of the things that we expect from Callaway tonight. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy,
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. Andrew, tonight's matchup, Spencer Green Waves, Callaway Cavaliers. Something new that we've seen this year. Looks like all the family and friends and students are going to line the field into 2 lines. And it looks like the Cavaliers, maybe some of the rec teams are also going to come through that line, and that's going to be pretty exciting for all these young football players right here.
Yeah, it's like on Saturdays when the college teams run out, through the band. That's kind of what we're looking at right here. The fans have formed a nice little lane for them to run through, and looks like the kids are going to have a good time doing that.
All right, guys, we're getting set to kick this thing off. We got about 15 minutes. We'll take a full break right now because we're going to go to the national anthem. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Synovus Bank is here. And here, well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here is the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
When my car has problems, I need to have it fixed quickly, correctly, and cost-effectively. I don't have time, money, or patience to take it to a shop more than once, so I count on Stanford Automotive. They take care of me. They get my car back on the road, and they're located at 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. And they know the preventative maintenance, too. Stanford Automotive. Call 882-0186. They're located on Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange, and it's the only name you need to remember for car care. Stanford Automotive.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew, wonderful job right there.
Yeah, great job.
All right, we've got about 13 minutes now. Andrew, last week, Cavaliers traveled down to Temple. It was the first really cool Friday night. It felt, felt like football. Of course, Callaway went down there, won the football game. Callaway was leading that game 14-7 at halftime. Came out the second half, ended up winning the game 35-7. Some stats from that game last week. DJ Atkins, he obviously had a big night. He ended up with 27 carries, 205 yards, and that put him coming into this game tonight. He's at 1,300 yards. Well, 1,292 yards on the season. And we were talking about it earlier. We thought that he actually might have a little more than that.
Yeah,
but,
it feels like he should.
But that's obviously a lot of yards for a running back. DJ came in this summer, and he's done a great job, adapting to Coach Napier's offense and helping to lead this football team.
Yeah, and now he gets to show what he's learned against his old team, Spencer. So I'm sure he's looked forward to this game for quite some time to get to play against his old teammates, his old coach. And, what's funny is DJ was part of that turnaround last year at Spencer. He was on that team that went 8-4 and beat Washington County. So, he's real familiar with that program. I'm sure he's eager to get on the field and represent for the red and black tonight.
Absolutely. That's probably, like you said, it's going to be a pretty special thing for him to be able to play against his former team tonight.
Yeah.
Dylan had a really good job last week also. He went 8 of 14, Andrew, threw for $195.
Yeah.
Very efficient, Didn't make any mistakes. Did a little more than just manage the game last week, just as he's done all year.
Yeah, if for a Callaway offense to throw for almost 200 yards, I mean, that's pretty efficient quarterback play since we're predicated on the run. And, you know, Dylan's all year has been efficient. I mean, that's probably his middle name, you know, Dylan Efficiency Johnson. I mean, every game he's been cool, calm, and collect. When things get tough, we always look to number 4 in the huddle to lead us and to have a calming effect on the offense. I mean, he's done a great job this year, and he's really stepped up as a senior leader.
And on the other side of that, it helps when you got a guy like Braylon Sanders who last week had 3 catches, but Andrew, they were for 126 yards.
Yeah, well, Braylon, I mean, he might as well be Randy Moss on the field with these guys, man. I haven't seen a guy all season that could keep up with him or cover him for that matter. You know, Braylon's going to get his yards, and, I mean, he's such an amazing player. And in my opinion, I mean, he's given his old teammate Terry Godwin a run it for his money, being one of the best wide receivers Callaway's ever had.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Michael Freeman.
Yeah.
You know, he's the leader on the defense side of football, but they have brought him in. He's played a little slot receiver, and they like to line him up at tight end.
Yeah.
He had 3 big catches last week also for about 68 yards. And I love the way that they use Michael Freeman in the offense.
Yeah, well, he plays middle linebacker, so obviously he's a physical player, hard-nosed guy, and you can line him up at tight end to help with run blocking. He's a good pass catcher, and he's also a mismatch on the in the slot. You can kind of line him up, you know, kind of how the Patriots do with Rob Gronkowski. Put him in the slot, and it's a mismatch all day long, a tight end on a linebacker.
All right, and like we mentioned, Cavs undefeated in region, Spencer undefeated in region, and you know, tonight is an opportunity, and which I find fascinating. Still with a game to go in the regular season, Callaway can go ahead and put this thing away and win the region tonight outright.
Yeah, we can, and like we were talking about earlier, I mean, if we can get Coach Wiggins his 100th win with a region title, I'm sure he'll take that region title before he takes, you know, cares about winning 100 games. But, you know, that's something special, and I really hope they can give it to him tonight.
And this is Coach Wiggins' 11th season.
Yep.
With the Callaway program. You know, a rough number average right there is pretty much, you know, he's averaging 10 wins a season, and that's pretty strong right there.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Wiggins, the minute he came in, you know, he's really changed the culture at Callaway. You know, and I was part of that early culture, and I know what he went through to change it. You know, it was tough. We were a program that wasn't used to winning. We were a program that was used to being a Spencer. You know, we got our butts handed to us a lot, and, you know, Coach Wiggins came in, and he was kind of that calming factor, that guy that, you know, he had a mission, he had a vision, he surrounded himself with great coaching staff that's still here today, the big 3, Coach Hubbard and Coach Napier with them, and they've really, you know, turned this Callaway program around and made it a staple in the state.
All right, Andrew, we're just under 8 minutes now before we kick off. Let's take another full break, and, you know, we're getting closer to kicking this thing off tonight. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of 1 action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here live at Callaway Stadium. Callaway hosting the Spencer Green Waves tonight. Andrew, we're about 5.5 minutes from kicking off.
Yep.
While I got a chance real quick, I'd like to thank the sponsors that make this possible. And also, you know, if anybody out there listening, if you get an opportunity to do business with some of these people or go see some of these people in some of these places, I truly recommend it. They do a wonderful job, and we're really thankful to have them on board. Holmes Pharmacy, Commercial Bank and Trust, Rob and Joel at the RE/MAX agent, West Georgia Health Systems, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Kia of LaGrange, State Farm agent Matt Orr, and Terry Stanford over at Stanford Automotive. And like I said, if you get an opportunity to do business with some of these people, I definitely recommend that.
Yeah, thanks to all of our awesome sponsors that allow us to do this every Friday night. And if you get a chance to use any of them, you know, support your local economy and go give these guys a visit.
All right, we're getting closer to kicking this thing off, about 4.5 minutes now. Andrew, we've touched on both the teams, what we expect. If I had to pick, you know, I would say that Callaway has really been a second-half team this season. That's kind of when they play their best football.
Yeah.
Would love to see them come out and play a complete game tonight. You know, that I still think they're chasing that perfect game. They've had some really good games, close to what I would call a complete game.
Yeah.
But I'm still looking for that perfect game from them, and hopefully they can come out tonight and do that.
Yeah, they've had some good performances. You know, Harris County, Lamar County. Second half of that Hanley game. They've had some first half of the Upson Lee game. You know, they had some good performances, but we've yet to really play a game where we've had to play all 4 quarters outside of Heard County. And in my opinion, that's the best game we've played all year. Yeah, we did well on offense, defense, and special teams. So, you know, I really think that tonight is a good arena for us to come out and, you know, put this other undefeated team in the region in their place.
Get that region title capped off tonight and get Coach Wiggins his 100th win. Hey, while I got a chance, Andrew, I want to give a big shout-out, a big congratulations to Coach Jason Allen and the Chambers Academy Rebels over there in Lafayette, Alabama. Last night they beat Springwood, capped off their first undefeated regular season.
Wow,
in the school history. And for those that know Coach Allen, they know what a wonderful job he does with his program over there.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot like Coach Wiggins, he's helping those kids become not only good football players, but become men also.
Yeah, and he's done a great job out there. He's been there for a while, and, you know, he means a lot to that community. So it's great to hear undefeated season. So they've had some good football teams at Chambers County, haven't they, Shane?
Yeah, they have. And I hate to say that and leave out the Lafayette Bulldogs. I mean, what are the chances the Lafayette Bulldogs, they capped off a undefeated perfect season last night when they went to Nolasugga and beat them. First time in that school history that they've been undefeated also.
Well, we've got no choice now. We've got to win now.
That's right. A lot of big things happening in the area, a lot of big things. We got the captains out on the field right now doing the coin toss. Michael Freeman, Dylan Johnson, Keegan Woods, and Braylon Sanders, it looks like. And they just did the flip. Looks like Spencer is going to receive the football, Andrew.
Yeah, they got some big boys up there.
They do. And Temple had some really big boys last week also. They had 2 defensive tackles, both of them over 300 pounds, and that was something that we hadn't seen this year.
Yeah.
I don't know that we've seen that in a couple of years, and that can really affect your game plan when 2 guys like that line up in the middle.
Yeah, I was thinking last night a couple keys for victory, and obviously my key number 1, no turnovers. And the biggest thing, though, for me tonight, besides that, don't take this team lightly. They may say Spencer on the jersey, but this isn't the same Spencer. So.
All right, Callaway Cavaliers getting set to bust through the banner, Andrew. Here they come, dressed in the black tops tonight with the black pants with the white stripes. Of course, it looks like each kid's got some pink on, whether it's pink socks or a pink compression sleeve, supporting the breast cancer awareness this month. And here comes the little fellas behind them. How cool is that, Andrew? The Troup County Rec teams falling in right there behind the Cavaliers.
A bunch of future Callaway football players.
Wow, look at them. There's a pile of them. That's really cool right there.
Yeah, a lot bigger entrance than Spencer's going to have over there, that's for sure.
And then here comes Spencer dressed all yellow with the green helmets.
Yeah.
Looks like they got some green on the shoulder area. They got a green stripe going down the side.
That's such a hard color combination to make look good, Shane. Yellow and green. That's such a tough look.
All right, well, we're getting set to kick it off. Let's take a break. We come back, we're going to kick it off. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, we got coin tosses out of the way. Both teams on the sideline. Here comes Callaway's kickoff team with Noah Stevens going to do the kicking, and he's done a wonderful job all season for the Cavs.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's got a great leg. You know, you can put the ball in the end zone. He can do the directional kicking, and he's been clutch on field goals. I mean, I believe last time we were together for Heard County, he kicked a 42-yarder, so that was very impressive. I've got your start lineups for tonight. We'll start with the defense since we'll be out there first. Your starting defensive line will be LaShawn Terrell, Thomas Hodge, Jamie Sellers, and Keegan Woods. Your linebackers are Quay Hines, Mike Freeman, Jonathan Leonard, and Kendrick Ramsey. And your defensive backfield will be Dominic Copeland, Courtney Williams, and Kobe Jackson. Offensively, you're going to see Braylon Sanders, Keandre Jones, Thomas Hodge, Lawrence Thompson, John Curtis, Jalen Moss, Everett Duffy, DQ Wilkerson, quarterback Dylan Johnson, and backfield Jabril Jackson and DJ Atkins.
All right, Andrew, looks like number 15, Malachi Morris, and Jaleel Grimes, number 1, back deep for Spencer. There's the Noah Stevens kick, high kick.
Nice kick.
Taking down about the 2-yard line. And that's
and nowhere to go.
Grimes,
nowhere to go.
And he's immediately wrapped up around the 13-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, great job. He thought he had room on the outside, and Callaway once again showing off that speed. We have great team speed, and against a team like Spencer, that's going to be huge tonight.
All right, so Spencer's going to set up shop. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. And you mentioned earlier, Andrew, it's going to look a lot like what Auburn does.
Yes, a lot of eye candy. We saw a lot of it in the Northside game with the fake jet sweeps and stuff. They use a lot of motions, a lot of screen passes. It's important for Callaway to stay disciplined tonight.
All right, here's Khalil Thomas, the senior quarterback, out of the shotgun. And he's got Jahiri Moores beside him. He's going to drop back, set up a screen.
No one at home.
And he's got a ton of room. He gets out past the 30, down the right sideline, across the 40, knocked out of bounds at the 47. So a huge pickup on 1st and 10 right there for the Spencer Greenway.
Kind of reminds you of the start we had to the Heard County game, running play action. Everything went to the left, and they left the slot receiver wide open on the backside of the play. So it's like I was saying, we got to play discipline tonight.
I always say, Andrew, your first play should be good because you've had a whole week to dissect what that defense does. So you should get that first one right.
Yeah, and one thing that we've done all year long is we may bend a little bit, but Callaway hasn't broken much on defense. So, but this is going to be a hard offense to stop. It's going to be in the shotgun, a lot of motion.
All right, again, Khalil. It's like Jahiri Mons again. right up the middle.
And
He's hit hard.
It looks like we're going to get a holding call as well.
Michael Freeman met him at about the 46-yard line, and he fell forward to about the 48.
And I think that was Seth Jordan on the carry, wasn't it? The junior tailback. Let's see what the call is.
Okay, that was a towel. That was a green. That was a yellow green wave towel. Who would have thought that you'd give a football team yellow towels? But
yeah,
Spencer has brought yellow towels with him tonight.
And it looks like the referees are using pink flags.
Okay,
so
that's right.
That'll be an interesting adjustment to make.
All right, that is a hold against Spencer right there. 77, that's a big kid right there, Andrew.
It is, and we're going to have to really make sure we've got that gap sealed off tonight because it looks like he could get to that second level easily.
I'll handle his name. It looks like it's going to be Yay Majesty Sanders.
Yay Majesty.
6'5".
What a name.
315 pounds,
Good.
Andrew.
Well, if your name is Your Majesty, you better be a big old boy. Good grief.
All right, here's first down and 23
the coolest name
now.
I've ever heard in my life.
Again, Thomas out of shotgun.
He's got someone wide open on the wheel.
There's an interception by Dominique Copeland.
What a play.
He picks it off at about the 35-yard line.
What a play.
He read it beautifully, Andrew.
Man, and I was just about to say, Shane, you know, they had a guy on the wheel route wide open, and Dominique jumped the route. I thought he was going to take it to the house, but, hey, what did I say? We bend, but we don't break. What a play. What a season that Dominic Copeland has had. And like I said, that cat is my favorite player on the defense.
That's film study right there.
Yes. Great job and great reaction by number 6.
All right, Dominique returns that interception all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Wow,
Cavaliers,
no one on Braylon.
1st and 10, I formation right here. DJ at the tailback, Jabril at fullback. There's the give to DJ on the left side. He's got a huge hole. And on DJ's first carry, he takes it down to about the 3-yard line and going to set up 1st and goal for the Cavaliers, Andrew.
Wouldn't that be something to get a touchdown from DJ on the opening drive against his old team? But, hey, something to keep an eye on. Spencer has a lot of confidence on this corner down here on Braylon, but that's not a very favorable matchup.
Again, there's a handoff to DJ, and he's got a big
touchdown.
Hole. Lowers his head at the goal line and falls in.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers and DJ Atkins.
DJ Atkins for 6 against his old team, and what a physical way to open the football game. You come out, get a pick, run 2 dive plays into the end zone. Callaway up 6-0. Start.
All right, Noah Stevens in to kick the extra point. Andrew, you can't ask for a better start than that.
Nah.
10:45 to go in the first quarter.
Great start to the game.
All right. Noah's in. There's a snap from Keegan, the hold. And that kick is blocked, Andrew. And
hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us.
6-0, Cavaliers on top after a huge turnover. Interception by Dominique Copeland. Return for about 25 yards down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah.
And then 2 DJ Atkins runs later, Cavaliers hit the pay dirt.
Yeah, great. You couldn't have asked for a better start to the game. You know, gave up a big play. We come right back and take the football away. DJ Atkins gets established early, and it looks like we're ready to play some football, Shane.
All right, here comes the kickoff team back on the field. Again, back deep for Spencer is going to be number 14, Jahari Mons. I'm sorry, that's number 15, Malachi Morris, and number 1, Jaleel Grimes over on the right side. Both of those players, seniors for the Spencer Green Waves. Noah Stevens tees it up at the 40-yard line. Cavaliers strike early, 6-0, 10:45 to go here in the first quarter. Great start for the Cavs, Andrew.
Yeah, great start for the Cavaliers, and I look for us to continue with that directional kick. Looks like the Spencer kickoff returner wasn't very disciplined last time and ran sideline to sideline instead of north to south.
All right, here's the Noah Stevens kick. Line drive, bounces down around the 25-yard line, taking it to 20. And he brings it right up the right sideline. Looks like he stepped out about the 37-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, it looked like we maybe didn't hit that ball as well as we wanted to on the kick, but nonetheless, you know, Spencer's going to be starting back at the – looks like the 37-yard line.
All right, here comes Spencer Green Waves out here. Again, they got senior quarterback Khalil Thomas working out of the shotgun right here. Number 14, Jahari Mons, is the tailback standing behind him. And here's a trip set out here to the left, Andrew. Stacked trips.
And this pay attention for the eye candy, too, because I've seen this formation on film, and they tend to run the ball a lot when they're in this formation. This is also one they use a lot for their screen passes.
All right, there's a snap, and it's just a give right up the middle.
Eye candy.
To the tailback. He gets about a yard on the play, Andrew. That was number 14, Jahari Mons.
Yeah, great job by the defense to set the edge there and make sure the play didn't gain much. Gained about 2 yards, but like I said, Spencer is going to rely a lot on their eye candy and deception to move the football. They don't run a lot of straight-up plays at the opposition.
All right, they huddle up right here, Andrew.
Right behind Your Majesty.
10-13 to go. Cavs on top 6-0.
That is
it's like a twin look right here.
Yeah, 4 wide.
Again, Thomas from the shotgun sets his running back to his right. There's a snap. Again, give right up the middle.
We got to wrap up. Good hit.
Michael Freeman again on the tackle right there around the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Give him maybe 3, maybe 4 on the play, Andrew. Going to set up third down and about 5 right here.
Yeah, 3rd and long, 4, 3rd and 5. Good job by Callaway. Staying the course. We got another fake flag on the ground. It looks like a towel or something. So.
All right, Cavaliers rolling some bodies in early here. All right, here's Thomas out of the shotgun for Spencer.
And it looks like they kept the tight end in tight right here. Yeah, Coach Wiggins wanted to call a timeout on that.
All right, Callaway will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Cavs on top 6-0, 9:20 to go here in the first quarter. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew. 3rd down and 5 right here. Good opportunity for the Cavs to get off the field right here.
Yeah, if we can force a 3 and out and get the offense back on the field and maybe make this a 2-score game early, that'd be huge. Look for Spencer to pull something out of their sleeve right here, though, on 3rd and medium.
Twins left, single receiver right. It's like now they'll go to – oh, my goodness. He snapped the ball, and they were not ready.
Oh,
and he
huge
is tackled
loss.
Down at the 19-yard line. His helmet came off, Andrew.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to run a trick play in the center, snapped the ball before they were ready. Huge loss. I think that was about a 25-yard loss, Shane. So that brings up an obvious punting situation to the obviously dangerous punt returner for Callaway, Braylon Sanders.
All right, 4th down and 26 now after the it looked like a good snap. The quarterback just didn't know that the center was about to snap it.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a bad snap. It was just that, like you said, the quarterback wasn't paying attention. It went right past him.
All right, so Spencer gets into punt formation. Looks like number 15, Malachi Morris, is going to do the punting for Spencer. And there's a snap. Hear a whistle. It's like a false start on the offsides on the defense right there.
Huh. Shoot, I'll just let him kick it here. I wouldn't even try to put pressure on the kick.
You've got Braylon Sanders standing at the 50-yard line.
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, looks like they waved a flag. Still 4th and 26 right here. Here's the snap to Morris.
Another high snap.
He gets the punt off. Line drive punt.
Get out of the way of that.
Bounces at the 42. Takes a little bit of a Spencer bounce to about the 48.
Yeah.
Still in Spencer territory. Cavaliers going to take over, Andrew, inside Spencer territory.
And I like football games like this where the other teams make mistakes and have bad, special teams plays, and we get to start the ball twice in their territory now. Makes it a lot easier on the offense.
That's right. 8:37 to go here in the first quarter. Cavaliers back on the field on offense. There's Dylan Johnson in the huddle. Cavaliers break the huddle. Braylon Sanders split off to the left. And that looks like number 22 right there, Khalik Swift, down to the right. Dylan under center, takes snap, just gives it to DJ.
Nothing.
Really nowhere to go right there for DJ.
Yeah.
He might have lost a yard on the play, Andrew.
And that was a good play by the defensive line for Spencer right there. It looked like we tried to run an off-tackle play, a little power play, and the gap didn't get sealed. So got to keep pounding, though. DJ had a nice start to the game because if we can run the ball, what can we do? Play action and hit Braylon deep. So that's really a huge part of our offense to establish the run. Look at big Jabril Jackson at fullback now.
All right, Cavaliers back to the line. Dylan under center. Single receiver left, single receiver right. There's a snap. Fakes a give, rolls to his left. Looks like he's trying to hit Braylon out there on a little out route around the 35. Looks like maybe the ball was just a little bit low for Braylon right there.
That was I really thought we were going to run that stop and go play that we run sometimes with Braylon where he pretends to run a stop route or a curl and then go straight up field. We've scored a couple times on that this season. So nonetheless, brings up a 3rd and long here, Shane. So got a lot of work to do.
3rd down and 13, Andrew. Screen right here to DJ. Sounds good to you?
Screen, maybe that jailbreak screen to DQ. We ran against LaGrange. That was a nice looking play.
Well, here's your trips to the left look right here.
Can't go wrong getting the ball to we have a false start.
Yep. It's going to be against the Cavs.
I've noticed a lot this year, too, and this might just be because we don't get in it that often, but most of our false start penalties are from the gun. We primarily operate under center, and when we go to the gun, we tend to have a couple more mistakes. Obviously, we don't tend to run our base offense out of the shotgun, but that's one thing I have noticed this year.
All right, 3rd down and 18 now. Same formation, trips to the left, single receiver to the right. There's a shotgun snap. There's that quick screen out to Braylon. He's going to throw it. He's got DQ wide open. There's DJ Atkins, 20,
DJ, good
10,
job.
5.
Touchdown,
Cavaliers, DJ Atkins.
What a game.
That's just a long screen. We'll call that a long screen.
That's a long screen, a trick play, and that's a slap in the face to Spencer right there.
Man.
I mean, golly. Talk about coming back on your old team.
That's got to be the same play they were going to run on the 3rd and 15 before the false start. Trips left. You have Braylon in the second slot right there.
If you know Braylon is in the slot like that, you know there's something fishy's going to go on right there. The whole Spencer defense crashed on Braylon the minute he got that football, and DJ was wide open.
There's a snap. There's a kick. It's up, and it's good. So just like that, Andrew, 13-0. Cavaliers on top of the Spencer Green Wave here tonight with a chance for Coach Wiggins to get his 100th win.
Yep.
A chance for the Cavaliers to go ahead and tie down this 2016 region championship.
Yeah, great start to the game, Shane. You couldn't ask for a better start. And what a play call, too. I know Coach Nape's been probably saving that in his back pocket since summer camp.
I know that he was really wide open.
Man, I've never seen he was more wide open than Q was.
And he leaped right up the middle. I mean, it wasn't like a wheel route or nothing like that. I mean, he just run straight up the middle of the field.
He got up so fast, I thought it was DQ running a route. I didn't think there's any way DJ could have ran out there that fast. But, man, it just shows you how quick he is.
All right, so Noah Stevens back out to kick this ball off from the 40-yard line. Again, back deep, number 1. Jaleel Grimes and number 15 Malachi Morris for Spencer. And there's the kick again, Andrew, a line drive kick, taking it around the 20-yard line. Yeah. And again, he's forced out at about the 40.
Yeah, and that's something I think we're going to make some adjustments on. You don't want to give that kind of yardage on the kick. You're either going to have to start kicking out of the end zone, or if they're going to get that many yards, just kick it out of bounds, let them take it at 35.
All right, that's two kickoffs in a row that number 3, Fletcher Jordan, for Spencer, has got the ball up to around the 40-yard line. The Spencer 40. Actually going to mark it at the 39, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the Spencer 39. 7:39 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and once again, they're starting right inside their own 40. see if we can build on our defense the last couple of plays.
All right. They shift the tight end to the right and handoff just right up the middle, and he's got a hole. Good job right there. That's number 21 for the Cavs. That's Jonathan Leonard with that could have been
a touchdown saving
tackle. Could have been a touchdown saving tackle there, Andrew.
Great job by Jonathan. He's had a great season for us. Really been a key cog at the linebacking position for us.
All right, single receiver right here to the left.
Something.
Again, Thomas from the shotgun. There's a snap, quick screen out to the left to number 6 right there. He catches the ball at around the 48.
What a play.
And he's forced out. And that looks like number 11 right there for the Cavs.
Yeah, Kobe's had a great season for us, Kobe Jackson. And I think he drove him out before the stick, so it'll be 3rd and short.
See where they spot it right here. Looks like about the 48, Andrew.
Yeah, a little short. Someone got banged up for Spencer on that play. Couldn't see who that was.
3rd down and 2. So, again, opportunity for the Cavs defense to get off the field here early in the first quarter.
Especially when you snap the ball 6 yards deep on a 3rd and short.
All right, there's a snap. There's a give to the tailback right up the middle. He's got enough for the first down.
Just picked it up.
Another good tackle by Leonard right there.
Yeah. And one thing that Callaway's defensive ends need to make sure of is don't fall asleep on that quarterback, because a lot of teams that run plays like that, Auburn, they're setting up that quarterback keeper for later in the game for a big play.
All right, Spencer rolling some guys in. Going to be 1st and 10 from the Callaway 49.
Yeah, first snap inside Callaway territory today.
All right, 6:20 to go. He sends his tailback out in motion. There's a snap.
That's got to be a false
Another
start.
quick screen, and they look like they got the false start flag thrown over there.
That or illegal shift, because you can't run towards the line of scrimmage on a shift. You can run behind it or parallel to it, but it looked like that tailback was trying to take one of those DBs out of the play and got a head start there. So big penalty on Spencer.
All right, good call there, Andrew. 6:09 to go. Cavs on top, 13-0. Been all Cavs so far, Andrew.
Yeah, all Cavs, and right now, if we can get a call against Spencer, that'll help, because they're mounting a decent little drive right here.
Looks like Coach Hubbard wants to decline that, bring up 2nd down, and looks like about 11, maybe 10.
Good. So bring up 2nd down.
All right, here comes the Spencer offense to the line. It's like they've got twins to the right, single receiver out here to the left. That's number 6, Irvin Davis for Spencer, split out here to the left.
And there's that jet sweep guy in motion again.
All right, there's a shotgun snap again. It's just tailback right up the middle.
Nothing.
And they're coming Michael Freeman around from the backside to make that play.
Yeah.
Great job.
Great job. You had Freeman, you had DQ Wilkerson in there. You had number 5 for Callaway, Courtney Williams in there. So now you see why Coach Hubbard wanted to decline that. So brings up a 3rd down, 3rd and long 11.
That's a good sign, Andrew. If we can make that tackle from the backside.
Yeah, it's a great sign. But like I said, we got to make sure that quarterback's accounted for every play.
All right, trips to the right now. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun.
Watch the backside. They
Jaleel
did this to
Grimes
us before.
Comes out in motion. Quarterback drops straight back, looking to throw. Now he's going to chunk it down the field.
Intercept.
Oh, Braylon had it in and out of his hands.
I thought he had that pick, too.
Braylon just timed it. Timing was a little off on that play.
We got
Andrew.
a flag, too. Hopefully I hope it's a holding, but it's also thrown in the area of roughing the passer, so hopefully we don't get that call.
Let's see what they got. The officials are getting together on it. They're going to call a holding.
Holding, yep, great, good.
All right, good.
Decline, yep. So another stop for Callaway. Looks like we'll bring out the punt team, and man, that's a great stop by the defense right there, especially with Spencer looking like they had a little momentum on that drive.
All right, 4th down and 11 now. Braylon's going to drop back to around the 15-yard line. And number 15, again for Spencer, Malachi Morris, is going to be standing at about his own 35-yard line.
Maybe we can get another high snap.
To punt this away. There's a snap, good snap. There's a kick. Short kick, Andrew bounces at about the 30.
Yeah, he got a heck of a bounce, though.
And it rolls for Spencer down to about the 15, right on the 15-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, he was a short little punt, but he got a nice little lucky roll right there and rolled right down to our own 15. So long drive we're going to need for a touchdown compared to where we've been starting.
I know last week at Temple we actually had a 90-yard drive.
Okay.
So they're definitely capable of driving the length of the field.
Yeah, I couldn't be here. I was in Hoover for a meeting, but I did get to see Hoover play football last week, so I enjoyed getting to see that.
Yeah, big thanks to Brandon Brooks for coming in and helping.
Thank you, Brandon.
He does a really, really good job with the radio broadcast. On 1st and 10 right there, DJ gets about 6 yards, Andrew, and that's just one of those 5 or 6 yard runs for DJ that we've seen all year.
He doesn't get tackled much in the backfield at all, and he's a small back, but he does a great job picking up those tough yards, those hard-nosed yardage. And speaking of Brandon Brooks, does a great job on Saturday too with the Saturday morning quarterback show.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 4 now, 4:25 to go. There's a snap.
Looks like we're going to get a false start.
Yeah, it looked like over there on the right side somebody moved early, Andrew.
Yeah, and we need to be a little bit more disciplined on that offensive line and with the snap count here because we turned a 2nd and 5 into a 2nd and 10 now, so it kind of negates a good run by DJ.
All right, backs calves up. They're going to put the ball. It's going to be spotted about the 10.5-yard line right here. Dylan gets his play call from Coach Napier, jogs back out to the huddle.
And I'm really glad they put these play clocks in here. We used to not have those back in the day when I played, so you kind of were guesstimating.
No excuse now, huh?
No, none.
And it's amazing how many times we still see delayed.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like there's a clock right there, and it tells you when you need to snap it.
All right, single receiver left. Looks like DQ out there to the left. You got Braylon split way out here to the right. DJ at tailback, Jabril at fullback.
Love seeing Jabril be able to pave the way for DJ, man. He's done a great job all season.
All right, 4:17 to go. There's a snap. There's a give DJ off the left side. He's looking for a hole and gets up to about the 23, maybe the 24-yard line.
Yeah,
so,
good play there. Able to pick up most of the penalty yardage back, and I think it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. I tell you, with all the pink with Callaway and then the referees using a pink flag, it's really just messing me up. And then Spencer has yellow towels. So I'm so discombobulated right now.
Yeah, you would have been discombobulated either way. They would have brought the yellow flags tonight.
Great run.
Oh, that's got to be
that's
a late hit
15.
right there.
There
DJ was outside the white, and
yeah.
Oh, that's not what you want to
Talking
say
about
right
saying hey to some old teammates over there while he's on the sideline. So
let's hope DJ pops back up.
That was kind of a cheap hit right there too by the Spencer player. He was well out of bounds. Has he gotten back up yet?
Okay, he's in the huddle.
Okay, I was sitting there and I was like, man, I hope he's okay. That was a definite cheap shot in my opinion.
All right, so a personal foul against Spencer right there. It looked like that was number 34, the linebacker, for Spencer saying, like you said, saying hey to his old teammate.
Yeah, well, Jacavius Moore, the sophomore, making a sophomore-like mistake there.
I agree with that. That's going to put the ball at the 45-yard line now and set up a new set of downs for the Cavaliers.
Yeah. And now we got a short field to play with our explosive offense. And now you got MJ Robertson in the game and DQ at the wideout position.
All right, there's a snap. There's a give to DJ off the left side. He's looking for a hole.
He got tripped up. Good backside pursuit, too. I think he just dove and grabbed his shoelace there.
He lost a yard right there.
Yeah.
MJ Robertson, you mentioned.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him. He received 2 more offers this week.
I saw that.
LSU and
yeah.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. So we know that Ole Miss offer probably had a check in it, too.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't do it, MJ. Don't do it.
Oh, my goodness. Can't believe you went there.
I'm just looking out for MJ, man.
Holding against the Cavaliers.
Okay.
It must have happened really quick because he was tackled for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, the play started and it was over, so I don't know, man. That's one of our first 2 flags right there.
All right, 3:34 to go here in the first quarter. First down and 20 now. Again, Dillon under the shotgun. Under center. Takes snap, rolls to his left. He's looking all the way back across the field for
got pass
Braylon.
interference. You're going to have pass interference on Spencer or holding.
That was
Braylon had that dude beat, and I think he reached back and grabbed his jersey.
All right, the ball fell incomplete. Dillon was looking for Braylon.
Yeah.
Down around the 25-yard line. And like you said, there's a flag on the play.
You don't overthrow Braylon Sanders. Yep, pass it to PI, 15 yards.
All right, let me correct myself on MJ. Auburn and LSU.
Oh, if it's Auburn, you really got to look out for that check.
Are the latest offers for MJ. And then Keandre Jones, LSU and Ole Miss.
Oh, man.
And a little note there on the side, that was his 15th and 16th offer for Keandre.
Well, I just want to say this, Keandre and MJ, you're already in red and black. Why don't you stay in red and black?
I mean, red's not a huge difference from crimson. I mean,
well, you can go to crimson, but just be careful with those Rebels and those Tigers. I know how they like to operate there.
All right, first down and 5 for the Cavs from midfield. Dillon under center.
Look how far off we are.
Takes a snap, fakes a give, drops straight back, looking.
Nowhere to go. Oh, wow,
he gets out of there, goes across the 50-yard line.
That's got to be a flag,
There's another flag. It looked like number 7 right
Devontae
there.
Webster with a cheap shot himself.
Came leading in with his helmet right there, Andrew, to hit Dillon once he was already on the ground.
And in my opinion, I don't know if you call targeting in high school or not, but that, in my opinion, would have been targeting as well. I mean, Dillon was well on the ground before he launched himself on him.
Dillon, 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, does a great job
splitting the defense,
just to not lose any yards right there, and then picks up 5 more yards.
Yeah, and if Spencer gets one more penalty like that, I would start tossing guys. I mean, they had a late hit out of bounds here. Number 7 with a blatant cheap shot right here. There was nothing. That's not how football should be played. That was Bush League, in my opinion.
All right, that's going to bring the ball to about the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cavaliers on top already, Andrew, 13-0.
Yeah.
And threatening right here.
Yeah, looking a lot like the number 4 team in AA right now. And Spencer kind of looks like a team that shouldn't be undefeated in the region right now with all these mistakes they're playing.
All right, Dillon under center right here. Takes a snap, gives it DJ off the left side. He's trying to bounce it, and he can't.
Can't set the – good job by setting the edge there by Spencer. DJ's kind of trying to wait for his blockers to get there, and the defensive end got there a little bit faster.
All right. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Looks like DJ got back to the line of scrimmage right there.
Shoot, I'd throw that double pass again. Throw it every play.
Ball on
every single play.
31-yard line of Spencer. And then here comes MJ split way
out
to the right.
I want to see MJ just go up and get a ball.
All right, here's a snap. There's a give to DJ right up the middle. He bounces it outside, makes one guy miss.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Good pursuit by Spencer right there. DJ looked like he was going to break a tackle, be able to get about 5 or 6 yards, but outside linebacker did a great job of coming up and wrapping up.
And again, right back to that 31-yard line. So going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
We're in field goal range, though, Shane.
We are.
So, and then we haven't been able to say that a lot with all the kickers we've had over the past few years. If we've had a couple that could be weapons like this, but my opinion is Noah Stevens is one of the best kickers Callaway's ever had.
Yes, Noah attempted one last week from 46 yards. Had plenty of leg. Just sailed it a little bit to the right. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Oh, a little short.
What a catch and throw right there from Dillon to Braylon.
Would you go for it here, Shane?
Oh, absolutely.
I think you have to. What a catch, though.
Man, Dillon had a guy just right in his face, and he delivers a good throw down to about the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
And Braylon, lays out and makes a great catch over there by the sideline.
And let's give credit, too, to DJ Atkins for a great block. Being able to pick up that block and give Dillon a little bit of time to throw that football, too. It's a great catch. You're going to toss it and get on the outside, or you're just going to give it, try to get something up the middle here?
I'm giving it to my big fullback, Jabril.
Jabril? It's Jabril time.
There's a snap. There's a give DJ off
He's
the left
got it.
side. He's got the first down and some more.
Yep, great job.
He's
No
ran out of
flags.
bounds at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah. And Coach Napier and Coach Wiggins know that touchdowns are going to win this football game, not field goals.
You know, it's gonna be tough to beat DJ to the corner right there.
Oh yeah, if he's got a little room, I mean, he's so.
But
slippery.
DJ's always looking for that cutback.
Yeah,
you know,
and he does a great job of reading his blocks. Yeah, he runs a lot like Cedric Maynard did last year.
All right, Braylon split way out to the right.
On a wing set.
There's a snap, fakes a give. There's a
that's
counter
a play
play to
ran
Michael
against Hurd
Freeman.
County. Holding.
Michael Freeman gets
Or a
maybe
late
1
flag.
yard on the play before he's drugged down.
Can't tell what we got here.
Looks like
Really?
a holding against the Cavs.
Man, he's quick on that holding flag, ain't he?
Tough break there for the Cavs. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Andrew. Cavs on top 13-0. Deep inside of Spencer territory right here.
Yeah, and with the holding call, it's going to back us up to the 25. Still in field goal range, but got some work to do to pick up that penalty yardage.
So, again, first down. But now it's going to be first down and about 18, it looks like, Andrew.
Yeah, big play right here. Second down remains 1, so that's helpful.
Braylon split out to the left, DQ to the right. Dylan under center pitches it to
Toss.
his left, to his right.
Wow.
To DJ looking for the corner. There's a big collision right there at the 20-yard line where DJ's knocked out of bounds, and that was number 3 for Spencer,
Yeah,
Fletcher
good hit.
Jordan.
And that was a clean hit. So, congratulations.
Looks like that's going to do it for the first quarter. Andrew, good start for the Cavs, 13-0.
Yep. They've really dominated this first quarter and really dictated how this game is going to get played. So, let's see on the other side if we can punch it in for 6 and make this a 3-score game.
All right, well, we're going to take a break while they swap field position. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 WELR FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices, see? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, here's second and 14. Dylan takes a snap, gives it to DJ right up the middle. DJ gets about 4, maybe 5 back to the original line of scrimmage, Andrew.
So, you had to bring up a 3rd and 10. I can't tell if that's a flag or a towel.
Looks like a towel there.
And real quick here, for you Hanley Tiger fans out there, your game can be heard on 94.7 FM. So you can listen to the Tigers play over there.
Hanley Tigers.
That's right.
Expect them to make a good run this year in the playoffs.
Of
man.
all the
They
teams we've played besides Hurd County, I've been most impressed with them.
I really think they were the most physical team that we played up to this point.
Yes, very, very physical football team. I'd say that quarterback's most impressive quarterback I've seen.
Yeah, he can spin that thing around. All right, looks like somebody called a timeout.
I think Wiggins.
Yeah. All right. Coach Wiggins used his second timeout. 11:13 to go here before halftime. Cavs on top 13-0. We'll take a quick break with them. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust. Touchdown! Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, timeout here for Callaway, facing a big 3rd down and 9 right here early in the second quarter. Andrew, looks like from an offensive standpoint, the offensive line has done a fairly good job of, keeping Dylan clean.
Yeah.
And the receivers have done a really good job downfield blocking.
Yeah.
Everything kind of clicking right here for the offense early.
Yeah, and one thing you like to see with a player, especially of Braylon's caliber, DQ on the outside, and MJ, they're really selfless and they block for their teammates. A lot of guys who like to catch the ball downfield and get passes thrown to them. One way you do that is by blocking for your teammates, and they do a great job. Coach Donay, who was my position coach in high school, does a great job of teaching us how to block, how to stock block, and make sure that we can make a clean running lane for those tailbacks.
All right, here we go, 3rd down and 14. Ball sitting right on the 20-yard line of Spencer. Looks like Dylan's going to go out of the shotgun right here. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. DJ stands to his left.
I wouldn't be shocked if they hit the slot in the middle.
He drops straight back, takes a shot, lowers his shoulder, and gets out of it somehow.
Wow.
And then he is just hammered down at the 5-yard line.
I think they might have got holding or a face mask. I can't tell.
I don't know if that maybe is a launching right there, Andrew. He came in head first and just decleated Dylan. And, man, he just bounced right back up.
Of course it's a hold.
What a tough kid right there. Man,
How do you call holding?
Dylan took 2 shots right there. He just wanted to drop straight back and throw the ball. They had 2 guys. Both ends were coming. DJ could only block one. Dylan just bounces off one guy at about the 26 and then tucks it, takes off, gets down to the 5-yard line and is just hammered by the safety.
Yeah.
But bounces right back up, runs over to Coach Napier, gets his play call.
He's tough as nails, man. But I'm starting to wonder if these referees came with Spencer from Columbus, man. That was a terrible holding call, especially when you got helmet-to-helmet contact.
3rd down and 15 now. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ. He finds a hole, but he's taken down at about the 18. Going to bring up 4th down. And about 12. Looks like they're going to bring Noah Stevens in, Andrew.
Yeah, and he's been Mr. Reliable for us, so let's see if we can get a tack on 3 points to this lead and get up by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Ball sitting right in the middle of the field, so a good lay for Noah right here. There's a Keegan Woods snap. There's a hold. There's a kick.
I think
Gets
he got
up
it.
Plenty long enough, and it's
He's
right down the middle, Andrew.
And what was that, about a 35-yarder?
That was a 36-yard field goal.
Great.
Great
job by Noah Stevens.
For Noah Stevens, man, what a weapon to have on a high school football team.
Like I said, man, I think he's one of the best kickers in the history of Callaway football, man. Does a great job.
All right, well, it's 16-0, 10-19 to go here before halftime. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, here's the Noah Stevens kick from the 40. Good high, deep kick.
That's what we want. Kick it in the end zone.
No, that ball didn't go in the end zone.
It's live.
Oh, what a great job. That's going to be a touchdown, Andrew. Man,
special teams, baby.
What a great job right there by
Special
number 25. And that's Javante Hazelton. Yep. What a heads-up play right there.
Yeah.
Noah just kicks it really high. Andrew, that thing bounces on the 1, and just sits there.
Back-to-back scores from Noah Stevens. And let me say this, what was the Spencer player doing?
Well,
you never let that ball go like that.
I mean, he's standing on the 5, and it goes over his head. You just assume that thing's going to go in there, but it kind of looked like one of my pitching wedge shots, you know.
Well, if your shots look like that, I need to start letting you play in our golf scrambles, Shane.
And it just sat right there on the 1, and Callaway recovers in the end zone for the touchdown. There's a high snap on the extra point, and you can't return that. So as it is, it's 22-0 after a special teams blunder by Spencer.
Special teams blunder followed by one of our own. So, fortunately for us, it didn't lead to points. But
hey, that got me excited right there, Andrew. That was pretty good right there.
I'm glad to see us do that, and Spencer learned a valuable lesson there. Make sure that ball gets out of the back of the end zone, man.
All right, so just like that, 22-0, 10-19 to go before half, and the Callaway kickoff team is back out on the field again. In the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's nice to see us putting it on them right here. But, hey, what have we talked about all season? Don't let up. Don't let off the gas.
Man, what a good job right there for the kickoff team to just be aware of that, I bet Noah's going to do that again, Andrew.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it right here. What do we got? What is this here? Pitching wedge right here? We got pitching wedge left.
I'll be willing to bet they catch this ball.
Yeah, they better catch the ball.
All right, here comes Noah. Again, another high kick. And that ball's taken right on the goal line. He's going to bring it out. 15.
Ooh, he ran into his own guy.
Yeah, he did. Right there at about the 17, 18-yard line where the Green Waves will come out and take over.
I still can't get over that last play, man. I mean, that was, like you said, I'm all excited now. I'm all hyped up. What a big play.
I hope that I explained it well where people understand what happened. Sorry if I got a little too excited.
But if they want to see it in person, you can log on to Eagle 1023 or on YouTube and check out this site, and you can watch the replay on Tuesday.
Absolutely. All right, 1st and 10. Thomas out of the shotgun, brings the jet guy across. All right, there's a snap. Give to the tailback. He was met down in the backfield. Looks like he lost about 3, maybe 4 yards right there, Andrew.
Yeah, great job by the defensive ends for setting the edge there. No running room for Spencer. It looks like we're not really paying attention to the eye candy, which could hurt us later in the game.
Big Jabril Jackson right there just shot right between the tackle and the guard right there.
Yeah, great play, great play. Brings up a
second down and 12 now. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun. There's a snap. Fakes it, quick screen to the left.
Nothing.
And that looks like number 5 right there. That's going to be Courtney Williams for the Cavaliers. Wraps them up at about the 21-yard line.
I tell you what, though, I've been impressed with our secondary this year. Guys who announce sports or do a lot of sports, we tend to overreact. Everything's the best. But I'd say our defensive backfield this year is one of the best I've seen from a Callaway team. We've had some good ones. I mean, I played on a good one. We had Dreek Patterson and Darrell Walker in the backfield, and a couple years ago when we had Terry Godwin back there, and now we've got Courtney Williams and Dominic Copeland and Kobe Jackson. I feel like they do a great job.
They really pay close attention to details.
Yeah, they're very disciplined too, and they're selfless.
I've been really impressed with what they do once the ball's in the air, once the receiver catches the ball and it's coming down. They're really good with their hands.
Yeah.
Really good ball skills.
And we've seen them separate guys from the football on well-placed throws, and we've seen them Dominique's this year's laid out and made some great pass breakups. So been really impressed by the job Coach Hayes has done with that defensive backfield this year.
All right, 2nd down and 17. They're going to just give it right up the middle. Nothing there. And that looked like big LaShawn Terrell right there with the tackle.
And talk about another guy I really enjoy watching plays, LaShawn Terrell, man. And if you walk down the field and see him in person, he is huge, man. And he's gonna play, get some offers, and play some college football one day, man. Really, really good player.
Yeah, he's learned a lot. He's come on well this year. He's improved every week, no doubt. Big 3rd and 14 right here. Trips to the right. Looking for that little jailbreak screen. There it is. He's got some blockers. 20, 25.
He's got the first down. He may have
and he got the corner. Now he goes across the 45, knocked out of bounds.
Like a block in the back, yep.
knocked out of bounds at about the 48, Andrew.
And you're going to get a block in the back on Spencer. Ooh.
Out of bounds at the Spencer 49.
Sorry about that, guys. Somebody was not thrilled with the call.
Let's see. They're sorting it out here.
Yeah,
it looks like they're just going to call.
So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. And that's that play I was telling you about in the pregame, the jailbreak screen they like to run. So you Spencer fans don't like it, but you know what? They've had so many questionable hits tonight, and I can't blame the officials for trying to protect the player there.
I mean that's going to make about a 6-yard difference in the play.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for Spencer at about the 39-yard line. Again, Thomas from the shotgun. Here comes that jet.
Stay disciplined.
Snap. There's a give right out the middle, tailback.
Nothing.
And there's number 21 again right there, Jonathan Leonard, who has made several tackles already tonight.
Yeah, he's done it. He's done a good job this year. Jonathan, I think, isn't he a freshman? I'm not 100% sure. I might be thinking of somebody else. No, he's a junior. I keep thinking of
Jonathan Leonard, number 21, is a freshman.
I keep thinking of someone else. I'll remember in a second, but Leonard has really done a great job this season.
All right, again from the shotgun.
There's the jet sweep, and nothing.
Man, what a job right there by the Callaway defense.
Great job. Yeah, Michael Freeman stopped him, and then the defensive backfield came in to make the tackle. So big 3rd down right here. Got to stay disciplined, stay in your tackle lanes. About 7.5 minutes left, Shane.
All right, 3rd down and 10. Cavs on top, 22-0. Spencer still with the ball inside their own territory around the 39-yard line.
I think they've got too many men in the backfield. I think they've got 5 in the backfield. I don't know if they'll call it.
There's a snap. He fakes a give. He's looking. He's just going to toss it
up. He's
got number 6 down there.
Wow.
At about the 16, 17-yard line. At first, I thought he was going to overthrow him, Andrew, but he ran right under that ball.
He did, and Kobe stuttered a little bit back there looking up, trying to find the football, and that stutter cost him right there. So we got a bow up right here. This will be the deepest that Spencer has gotten tonight, and if we can hold him out of the end zone, that would be huge.
And that was Irvin Davis just on looked like maybe a deep post right there.
Just a basic post route right there.
There's a give to the tailback right at the middle, and he is upended by Michael Freeman at about the 16-yard line.
I just don't think they're going to have, especially running the spread like this, I don't think they're going to have a lot of success running the football tonight.
And that might
be
in some tailback.
I hope he didn't break something. And he's kind of looking like he may have either knocked the wind out of himself or broke something.
All right, Spencer's got a player down. I can't see who it is. We'll figure it out when we come back. Let's take a break while they tend to him. 6:50 to go. Cavs on top, 22-0. 6:50 before halftime. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, that was Jahari Mons right there, the tailback. Looks like maybe a shoulder injury.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. We saw Emory Jones go down 2 weeks ago with a similar injury. So we got a quad set on the right, so that smells of something fishy. Watch the backside here.
All right, 2nd down and 9. There's the shotgun snap.
Yeah, I knew they'd go backside on
zone
that.
play right there. And
great job. Great job to stay disciplined.
Again, that was number 21, Jonathan Leonard.
Yep. Great job by Jonathan, man. He's had a heck of a year. Brings up a 3rd down. There's that stack set too. So anytime they give you that eye candy, I would always look backside.
All right. Trips to the right, a little bunch set. There's a shotgun snap. They give it to the tailback right up the middle, and there's the Callaway Cavalier defense, number 54 right there for the Cavs, Jamie Sellers.
So that brings up a 4th and 6, and Spencer's never been known to have a kicker, so I seriously doubt they're going to try to attempt a field goal here. We got someone down. Who is that?
Is that Keegan?
I hope Keegan's. Jamie Sellers is down.
No, that's not Jamie. That's going to be.
No, Keegan's coming off. I hope that's not. Is that Michael Freeman?
That might be Michael Freeman.
Oh, man. Let's hope he's okay. We can't afford to lose him.
All right, let's take a break while they tend to Michael. 5:58 to go here before halftime. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Michael's up, coming off the field under his own power. Maybe
I feel bad for him there.
Maybe a growing injury there, Andrew.
Yeah. A foot to the groin is not a good feeling there, Shane.
All right, on 4th and 5, looks like Spencer's going to go right here, Andrew.
Yeah, they've never been known to kick field goals, so I ought to watch for a pass here.
Thomas, the senior quarterback, looks over to the sideline. They're going to call a timeout now.
Timeout, Spencer.
And that also helps. So maybe we can get Michael Freeman back on the field for this 4th down play.
All right, 5:42 to go before halftime. Cavaliers on top 22-0. Spencer with the ball deep in Callaway territory around the 11-yard line, facing a 4th down and 5 right here, Andrew. Like you mentioned, probably not a field goal situation for Spencer. What do you think we can expect right here?
If I'm Spencer, that jailbreak screen is an option. I also wouldn't be surprised if they try to do a seam route out of the slot. I don't think you're going to see them throw the ball outside. I think they're going to try to keep it between the numbers.
All right. Let's see. Looks like they're going to go twins left, twins right. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun. Looks like they got their tailback at a wing.
Yeah,
on
looks
the right
like
side. There's that jet.
They're going to pass backside.
We played it. Oh, man,
flag.
I thought we played it really
Might
well.
be a pass interference on the offense. Yeah, I think he pushed off. I was about to say. Or an illegal men downfield, too.
It was just a halfback pass right there, and he found number 6. That was Irvin Davis in the corner of the end zone. So they're calling pass interference against Callaway right there.
I don't know about that call, Mr. Official.
And that was Quay Hines right there. He was really close to batting that ball down. Maybe just didn't get enough depth right there. So as it stands, 22-6, 5:35 to go here before halftime, awaiting the extra point now. And it looks like number 2, Seth Jordan, is the holder, and number 9, the quarterback, Khalil Thomas, is going to handle the kicking.
See,
actually, that's number 8, Andrew. That's Jalen Taylor.
And Callaway's got to be careful because Spencer, they don't need any more help on their 2-point try. Their field goal kicker is not the most accurate I've seen on film, and they're going to go for 2 now, and I don't blame them. I would too.
All right, ball on the offsides by the Callaway defense. That's going to put the ball down at the 1-yard line. And like Andrew mentioned, Spencer will send their offense back out on the field, and they're going to go for 2 here.
Come on, Callaway.
Yeah, we cannot give them free yardage like that.
Here's that quad set, Andrew, to the right.
They're going to give it to the tailback and go backside.
All right, there it is. There's a give.
He got it.
And it looks like he did get it, Andrew.
And that's okay. I mean, we're still up 2 scores right now, but, hey, we're in that range where if we can punch it in before half and get the ball coming out at halftime, you know, we could easily blow this game wide open again.
All right, 22-8 your score, 5:35 to go before halftime. Let's take a break, come back. Callaway's going to receive this kickoff. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of 1 action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Dominic Copeland back deep with DJ Atkins.
And don't be shocked if they try an onside. That kicking formation looks suspicious to me.
Well, it might be an onside, but it might not be on purpose. Here's from the 40-yard line. There's a sky kick to the left, and it goes out of bounds. So Callaway will get the ball at the 35-yard line. They'll throw a flag right there for illegal kick out of bounds. And here comes your Callaway Cavalier offense on top 22-8 right now, 5:35 to go before halftime. And like you mentioned, Andrew, it'd be really good to throw some points up right now.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get the ball to start the second half.
If we can at least get in field goal range for Noah Stevens and put us up 25-8 and come out after the half and put 7 on the board, I think we can put a bow on this one. But this is a huge drive right here. Spencer stops this and has a chance to put some more points on the board for the half. That's going to be big for them too.
All right, Dylan under center. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ right up the middle. He's got a big hole. Gets across the 40 to the 45. And he's finally tackled by the safety around the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and one thing you know, too, when teams stack the box on us up the middle and we run that counter trap to the other side, there's nobody in the middle of the field. I mean, those linebackers are all sucked up. So great play call. Great execution by DJ. So, and more importantly, too, even if we can't punch it in here, eating clock is crucial because we get the ball right back.
I agree. 5:17 to go. 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line of Callaway. Dylan under center. Tosses it to the left to DJ.
He's got to.
He got about 3 on the play. Good tackle right there by number 51 for Spencer. That's Daquan Thornton.
Great job of wrapping up. DJ picks up about 2, so big second down.
Dylan runs over, gets the play call from Coach Napier, and then back into the huddle. Callaway breaks with about 4:45 to go before halftime. DQ split way out to the left. Braylon split to the right.
And Braylon's once again by himself, man-to-man coverage.
Dylan under center, hands off to DJ again. DJ cuts it back across the middle, gets about 5 yards right there.
Yeah, great run. And I don't know if you saw this too, but, man, if he stays to the left there, man, he's probably still running because there was nobody there. Great job of following the blocks, but the cutback, man, I don't know if he saw it, but, man, he had a lot of real estate to work with. We got an injury to number 18 for Callaway. Everett Duffy, so let's hope he can get back in. Looks like an ankle injury.
All right, here's the 3rd and 5 ball right on the 50-yard line. Again, DQ split left, Braylon split right. There's a snap, there's a give to DJ. He's looking for a hole. He finds it, gets across the 50, down to the 40, lowers his head, knocked out of bounds around the 37-yard line.
Yeah, a flag, another flag.
All right, we got
Am I going to get offsetting personal fouls or something?
Looked like Dylan was getting into it with number 40 right there for Spencer.
Yeah, and the way Spencer's played all night too. I mean,
that's Robert Murray.
They linger a lot. They talk. They like to run their mouths. So That's just something that we just got to be, knowledgeable about and not participate.
This is a huge call right here, Andrew.
Yeah.
15 yards one way or the other.
I think if it's after the play, it will still be a first down.
Personal foul.
Okay, on Spencer. That's the right call. That's the right call. There we go. Yeah, and, I've always heard this saying. I don't know if you have, Shane. There's teams that know how to win, and then there's teams that don't know how to act when they win. And Spencer's still playing as a team as if they don't know how to win games. Playing undisciplined, running their mouths. They got something to say after every play, and that's got to drive you nuts as a coach, though, to see that.
All right, 3:51 to go now. And,
wow.
That's going to put the ball down at about the 22-yard line of Spencer. Cavaliers already on top, 22-8.
Yeah.
Really good opportunity right here to put some points on the board before halftime.
And you said it before. This is a huge call. I mean, that took it from 1st and 10 at about the 40. So we're now 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line or 20-yard line. So it looks like the referee and Spencer staff are having a conversation.
And they might have ejected a player right there.
May have, or he may have gotten his first unsportsmanlike too, because if you get 2, you get tossed.
Okay.
So they might have been letting the coach know to get control of his players.
I think that was on number 51.
Dominic or Daquan Thornton. But nonetheless, 3:51 to go in the half. Shane, we got the ball at the 20. Plenty of time to run our offense.
Yeah, it looks like he's leaving the field.
Oh, it looks like you got ejected. Well, that's good. It's good to see the referees get a hold of this football game. I mean, it's, play football. Quit running your mouth.
All right, 22-8 your score. Callaway with the ball. 1st down and 10 from the Spencer 22-yard line. And we are set to start back. Dylan under center. DQ and Braylon split out. There's a give to DJ right up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's got to beat the safety. Lowers his head.
Dang.
And gets down to about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line, Andrew.
I think he's inside the 5, Shane. Yeah, he's inside the 5. I haven't seen DJ run this hard all season. I mean, he really, really wants this game, man.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little extra momentum tonight.
Man, he is just like torpedoing into the ball, into the defenders.
All right, here's 1st down and goal from the 4. Again, DJ right up the gut. He gets 2 yards down to about the 1-yard line.
If I'm Nate, I'm bleeding this play clock, man. Bleed this play clock. Don't leave Spencer any time to put points on the board before the half, because this is playing out exactly how you want it. You want to try to cash in here and go into halftime up pretty big and be able to get the ball right back.
All right, 3 minutes to go now.
Wouldn't be shocked if we saw Jabril right here either.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Dylan under center takes a snap and fakes a give
There's
to Jabril and follows Jabril in there for a Callaway Cavalier touchdown. Dylan Johnson on the keeper right there, Andrew.
Yeah, we ran the old veer that we used to run, and he put it in Jabril's belly, and Jabril said, "I got it, Dylan." Plowed the hole for him, and Dylan walks into the end zone. So way to cash in. Great job, but, hey, we got 3 minutes left before half. We really, really got to make sure we keep him out of the end zone.
All right, here comes Keegan in to snap, Dylan to hold, and the Noah Stevens extra point attempt. 28-8, waiting on this extra point. There's a snap, hold the kick. It's up, it's good. And just like that, Andrew, 29-8. Callaway responds to the Spencer touchdown.
Yep, and that's how championship teams do it. You get punched in the mouth, you punch back.
And 2:56 to go here before half. 29-8 your score. Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, 2:56 to go. Callaway, like we mentioned, man, they got that score right there before the half, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. And I like to see this right here. The officials have both team captains, Michael Freeman, good to see him back out in the field, and the guy for Spencer shaking hands, saying, hey, let's clean this game up. No more cheap shots. So that's good to see the officials getting control of the game.
All right.
And I'm glad Michael's okay and back out there playing because I was worried about him for a second. We need him.
Noah Stevens tees it up at the 40. Takes his steps. 29-8. Your score right now. Just under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Here comes Noah Stevens. There's a kick.
Nice kick.
Deep kick.
And it's touchback.
Takes him into the end zone. So, again, Noah Stevens.
What a weapon.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, he's scored 10 points for us tonight.
He has.
You know?
He sure has.
Yeah.
All right, Spencer's going to come out to the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Like we said, just under 3 minutes to go. Pretty important series here for the Callaway defense.
And what we want to know here is Hubbard going to play this straight up, like, and just kind of bend but don't break, let them eat clock, or is he going to attack and come after them? I can see him doing both right here. So,
well,
personally, if it's me, I'd let him eat that clock.
We've got one timeout left.
There's that stack set, so that's the same formation they used on the jailbreak screen, Shane, so we need to watch out for that.
All right, trips to the right, Twins left. There's a shotgun snap. He drops straight back and then just throws a –
yeah.
I guess he was trying to set that screen up again. It just didn't happen. It looked like the linebackers read it pretty good.
And I'm a film junkie. It's kind of a nerdy thing I do, but I was watching a lot of the Spencer tape that's available on Huddle, and anytime they're in 5 wide, they're throwing a screen. So that's what I've noticed with them. I'm shocked they haven't got the quarterback involved with the running game either. He seems like a decent little athlete.
All right, here's a twin look right here. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun on second down.
Shocked to see a jet sweep.
10, and there's a give right up the middle.
Nothing.
And, man, there's that Callaway defense making another negative play. Andrew.
Yeah, we're so fast. And see, Spencer is wanting to run to the edges. And that's what I've seen them do on film, too. They're a team that wants to attack the edges, and Callaway's a team that doesn't give up the edges either. So it's kind of they're playing into our hand here, so we'll see what kind of adjustments they make in the second half. But that's one thing Coach Hubbard's always done a great job of, is making sure our defensive ends not only seal the edge but are great pass rushers.
All right, third down and 10. So 2:13, 2:12 to go. We got one timeout, Andrew. Why not? Here we go.
Yeah, come after him right here.
There's a shotgun snap. He drops straight back, setting the screen
There's
up,
a
and
screen,
he's got it.
and
man, he's wide open.
Got to make that play.
Out of bounds at about the 32. Going to be enough for a first down. Yeah, that's been tough on us tonight, right?
Yeah,
there.
and they like that play a lot, and it works. I mean, if you got blockers out there, you can run for days. So I almost wonder if Coach Hubbard goes to a nickel or dime set here and just keeps everything in front. Because one thing we are is an attacking defense, and how do you combat an attacking defense? You throw screen passes. So
I'd be willing to bet that in the second half that play is not nearly as successful as it has been in the first half.
We just got to survive it for the next minute 59 seconds here.
All right, Thomas out of the shotgun.
Got two
Twins
backs
right, single receiver left, and he's just going to hand the draw off to his tailback. And he gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. It looks like he's wrestled down over there by MJ and Michael Freeman.
Yeah, and Spencer's got 2 timeouts, and they're mounting a little drive here. So 2nd and 5, minute 40 left. They've got 2 timeouts. We got to really make sure we're eating the most of this clock we can defensively.
See if we can get a turnover right here, Andrew.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun from the 38. There's a snap. Quick screen out to the right side. Here
Great
comes the
pursuit.
Cavalier defense.
Great job.
Courtney Williams, number 5.
Great job.
Muscles them out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, and the official was Johnny on the spot because his forward progress was stopped in bounds. So that clock's going to keep on moving. So great job by Courtney Williams from his cornerback position. Like I said, the secondary's been – and I left out – there's MJ. MJ's done a great job in the secondary too. He's had a couple of interceptions this year.
Look for Spencer to take a shot right here.
They might get –
this is an opportunity for the Cavs to secondary to get a turnover right here.
Yeah. See, we got 3rd and long. Let's see what they come out in. I wouldn't be shocked if they went back to that jailbreak screen.
3rd and 8 from the 35. Look for number 6 right here. All right, they're going to let all that time run off and then call a timeout.
There's the play clock.
All right, so with 34 seconds to go before halftime, Spencer calls a timeout. We'll take a break with them. 29-8 your score, Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, 34 seconds to go before half, 29-8.
Yep.
Cavs on top. Spencer's got a 3rd down and 8 right here.
And with how much time they've wasted, it looks like we're in a cover 2 shell right here, just keeping everything in front of us.
All right, Thomas out of the shotgun. Sends his tailback in motion. There's a snap, quick slant across the middle, and he's got number 2 right there across the 50-yard line.
That's all right. Great job by Braylon, keeping everything in front of him. Clock's going to stop momentarily while they reset the chains, but fortunately for us, that's also going to help eat some more time. It looks like Spencer might get
25, 24.
5 wide set, so let's watch out for that jailbreak.
22 seconds to go. There's a shotgun snap. Look like they all left early. They're going to chunk it across the middle of the field. Courtney Williams, number 5, picks it at the 30.
Run.
Brings it down the left side across the 50. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line with 9 seconds to go, Andrew.
Hey, how about that? They officials missed that 5-man left early, but, hey, we come up with the pick. Defensive backfield being dominant. And, hey, you have a shot to throw a Hail Mary right here. I don't know. Can we run a short pass to the sideline and get Noah a little bit of extra yardage here? I don't know.
You can toss that thing to Braylon and let him throw a laser down there to the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know if this is I don't know if Noah has the range here. I mean, this would be a 58-yarder, I think. Be a long kick. I don't know if I've ever seen him kick one that far. I'm not saying he can't make it, but I'm not saying he can either.
Big interception right there for Courtney Williams. He just stepped right in front of the receiver from the 30-yard line, got it down to the 44. Here's Dylan out of the shotgun.
Timeout by Spencer.
Spencer burned a timeout right there.
Delay of game. And see, Coach Hubbard, they're saying that one clock was early, one clock was late. Yeah, that's what Coach Hubbard's saying right now is one clock started before the other one did.
Looks like Hubbard's still going to run the play. Here's Dylan out of the shotgun, takes a snap.
What now?
All right, the side judge over here on Callaway side threw a flag.
Might be lining up in the new. That might be a makeup call, Shane, for the delay of game. To me, that looked like a makeup call.
It's like they're trying to get another 2 seconds put back on the clock because we haven't run a play and they've taken 2 seconds away.
Yeah, reset the game clock.
29-8 your score, and there's the 9 seconds. So we got 9 seconds, ball on the 43-yard line. Dylan out of the shotgun right here. Yeah. You got Braylon one-on-one to the left side.
Yep.
You got a Twins look to the right,
And-
DJ's at tailback.
And if I'm Spencer, they've got a two deep safety look.
You got to think he's coming to this side with Braylon.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to do that.
Maybe open up the field for DJ in the middle. There's a snap.
Goodness gracious.
All right, the
Another
opposite
flag.
judge this time threw a flag.
How
That's
many times
against the
Spencer going to
defense.
line up in the neutral zone?
And again, they took time off the clock.
So they're going to have to reset the game clock. I will say this, they're on top of the clock, so.
Get one more. You might see Noah Stevens run
Yeah,
out there.
shoot. If you get Braylon to run a little quick out right here, and if you can hit it, or even get a first down and spike it, you might be in Noah's range right here.
All right, again, here's the shotgun snap. They move Michael Freeman to the right side. Snap, fake. He's looking to throw back to Braylon. Actually, he had DJ down the left side, and DJ just didn't know where the ball was at.
Yeah.
Tough break right there for the Cavs. 2.1 seconds to go.
Do you try to kick it here, or you just throw it up?
Let's see, ball is on the 43.
I don't see it looks like they're going to throw it deep. They got MJ coming in. Callaway's going to burn their last timeout.
Be a 54-yard field goal, Andrew.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I've seen him kick one that far.
So Callaway uses their last timeout right there. 2.1 seconds to go. Inside of Spencer territory, around the 40, actually that's the 38-yard line. 29-8 your score. And let's see what Coach Napier dials up right here, Andrew. I bet it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, you can hook and ladder. I mean, hey, let's just do the double pass again. I mean, I tell you what, though, while the teams are getting ready for halftime, one thing I am excited for, Spencer has got a great band, man, and they put on a show at halftime. It's kind of like watching, like, Southern University or something. They've got a great band.
All right, Coach Napier giving some final instructions right there, and Callaway runs out to the line. Looks like MJ is going to be split out to the left. And then you got a trips look to the right side. Courtney Williams way out to the right. I've seen this play before, Andrew.
Yeah, you've seen it in Harris County.
I've seen this play before. Braylon's going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw it to Courtney Williams in the corner of that end zone.
For a touchdown, right?
All right, there's a snap. Braylon rolls to his right. Now he turns, comes back to his left, looking to throw. And he throws it on the run, and it's intercepted in the end zone.
Yep.
Brought
That's
out
okay.
to about the 4-yard line.
That's okay. Still up big at half. Just trying to get some points, but very, very, very dominating first half of football for Callaway.
Absolutely. 29-8 your score here at halftime. Let's look at some of the stats that we've got right here, Andrew. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about what we saw, and then we'll let the ladies and gentlemen listen in or watch the Callaway Cavalier Band.
Yes.
This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions.
You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, 29-8 your score.
Yep.
Man, you couldn't ask for a better start right there to start the game off early on for Callaway.
You called them out. You said you wanted to see a dominating performance. This has been dominating, in my opinion. I mean, Callaway has played defense, offense, special teams about as good as you can ask. And that touchdown had a couple of flags assisted in there. You know, I mean, Callaway, in my opinion, did a great job on that drive. Had a couple of mistakes, and Spencer was able to sustain a drive. But overall, I think Spencer's only had one drive tonight against us. And, you know, like you were saying in the first half, I think we're not going to see that jailbreak screen anymore in the second half. I think we'll be ready for that.
And, you know, like you said earlier, and I can't emphasize it enough, this is not your Spencer team from the past.
No.
I mean, these guys are 3-0 in the region.
Yeah.
And, you know, they had an opportunity also to come in here tonight and stake their claim to this region championship.
They did, and when they came down and made this a two possession game, you know, late in the second quarter, I mean, you kind of had the vibe that, oh man, they're getting some momentum. If they can get a stop and drive it down for another score, this would be a one possession game. But hats off for Callaway's defense for shutting the door. Defensive backs are all over the place making plays, and Spencer they're not going to run the ball on us tonight on the outside. If they're going to run the football, they're going to have to establish something between the tackles, and they're going to and you know, we hear this all the time on Saturdays with college football. Screen passes are an extenuation of the running game. If you can't run the football, what do? You throw short passes, screen game too. So I look for Spencer to incorporate some of that in the second half.
Right. I expect Spencer's going to come out and, you know, they're going to give us everything they got in the second half.
Yeah.
They want to be playing good football heading over to Heard County next week.
Yeah.
You know, depending on the outcome of this, they're going to go over there and play for the, you know, number 1 or number 2 seed in this region.
Yeah.
So obviously they've got a big game next week, and they want to be firing on all cylinders heading into that game.
Yeah, and they're going to have to be, because I know Emory Jones is probably going to be back for that game. From what I'm hearing, I've heard multiple people tell me he is. I've heard he's not, but if he's back, that's going to be huge for Heard County. But from what we saw from the other guy playing, you know, he did a pretty good job. But Spencer's got a tough schedule the last 2 games. They're playing arguably the 2 best teams in the region, in my opinion. Spencer has played Jordan. They've played Temple. They've played Lamar County, not exactly world beaters, in my opinion. And, you know, they're playing somebody in the region that's established. They average 10 wins this season. And, you know, we've had a lot of playoff success. So, you know, they're getting a test of their own right now.
All right. About 16 minutes to go here before we start the second half. 29-8, Cavs on top. We'll take a full break here. Come back. We'll talk some more Cavalier football. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle 1023, WELR FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Synovus Bank is here. And here, well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here is the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997
They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at REMAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew, back here live. 29-8 your score. About 17 minutes before we kick this thing off. As we watch the Spencer band, man, they're putting on a show down there.
Yeah, I told you, man. They got a good band. I've always enjoyed when we played them to watch their band. They put on a good show.
All right, we mentioned the good quick start for Callaway.
Yep.
To me, a huge play was when Noah Stevens kicked that ball.
Yeah.
The return guy was standing at about the 5-yard line, and, it went over his head. He just assumed that ball was going to bounce in the end zone. But that ball hit on the 1-yard line, and it just stuck there.
Yep.
And, like I said, I can't say enough about number 25, Javon Hazleton,
Yes.
to just know what to do in that situation.
Yeah, to pounce on the football for a touchdown. And, Spencer, obviously that was a huge blunder on their part, but hats off to Callaway for capitalizing on it too. So, because that play easily could have been a safety instead of a touchdown too. So, great job by our guys.
All right, looks like the Callaway band's getting set to come out on the field. So we'll let you listen live and watch the Callaway Cavalier band.
Taylor, Alfred, Dylan Brown.
Thanks for listening, guys. This is Callaway Cavalier football.
Jarrell Stanford and Leslie Hayes.
When my car has problems, I need to have it fixed quickly, correctly, and cost-effectively. I don't have time, money, or patience to take it to a shop more than once, so I count on Stanford Automotive. They take care of me. They get my car back on the road, and they're located at 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. And they know the preventative maintenance, too. Stanford Automotive. Call 882-0186. Located on Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. And it's the only name you need to remember for car care. Stanford Automotive.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, here's the Callaway marching band. And, as we always mention, Andrew, they do a phenomenal job. Those kids work, just as hard as these football players do.
Yeah, they do a good job putting on a good show. Drum major up there leading everybody. Sounds good, looks good.
All right, we'll let you guys listen in live and watch.
School Marching Band will like to thank the faculty.
All right, Andrew, there you have it. Another dominating performance by the Callaway Cavalier Marching Band. Man, they've done a wonderful job all year long.
Yeah, great job by the Marching Cavaliers. Looking good, sounding good, and really enjoyed the performance.
All right, looks like we've got about 7 minutes before we start the second half. Teams are coming back out on the field.
Yep.
As far as the offensive line and defensive line, Andrew, I thought that the Cavaliers done a really good job on both sides controlling the game. Obviously, the score indicates the same.
Yeah, they've done a good job. I've been very impressed with our defensive front. We've done a great job getting pressure on the quarterback, sealing the edges, taking away the run game, and offensive line's done a great job opening up holes for DJ Atkins and giving Dylan time to throw the football.
All right. About six and a half minutes to go here. Both teams back out on the field. Callaway obviously down in the far left end zone, doing some last-minute stretching and agilities.
Yeah.
Spencer heading to their respective side. Pretty good turnout tonight, Andrew. We got this one tonight. Got Jordan next week, and that's going to conclude the regular season, and we'll get ready for the playoffs, man.
Well, let's hope we can finish out the season 2-0, have undefeated regular season, and go flying high into the playoffs. And records won't mean much in the playoffs, but nonetheless, it'll feel good to be unbeaten. But we still got a half of football left against a talented Spencer squad, so if we can come out and put 6 on the board, I think we can kind of just play keep away the rest of the game and watch this one milk itself out. So wanted to give a score update. Troop leads Central Carrollton 34-0 start of the third quarter. So Troop with on the way to another victory. So they've had quite the turnaround, setting up a huge showdown with Trevor Lawrence and the is it the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes? Is that right?
The number one pocket passer in the country for his class.
Great quarterback.
Looks like the
glad
winner,
we don't have to face him.
Yeah, absolutely. The winner of that one's going to be a 1 seed, and the loser's going to be a 2 seed.
Yeah.
Troop, man, what a job they've done this year.
Turning it around, and last night, unfortunately, the LaGrange High Granger season came to an end. They had a 26-24 loss to Chapel Hill, so their season's over. They were a little young this year. They had a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries. I know LaPerrion Perry was hurt for a while for them, and they'll look to get things turned around and back on track next season. So.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely believe they'll turn that around.
They don't stay down long, that's for sure.
Man, they've got a ex-NFL player over there coaching them.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll get the kids excited about football, get his numbers up a little bit next year, and they'll start to get back to the LaGrange that we're used to seeing out there.
Yeah, it's all part of new programming. We saw it with Coach Glisson at Troop last year. They had a rough season. They won 1 game, and that win didn't come until the last game of the year. And he's turned it around to the exact opposite this year. They lost the opening game, and they haven't lost since. So, I can see LaGrange definitely making a turn like that to start the season next year.
And, I don't know, Andrew, if people realize the amount of talent that is in this area, that is in Troop County, split up between these 3 teams. And obviously LaGrange gets, their fair share of athletes, and so does Troop and Callaway. But
as folks always say, imagine if you put all 3 high school teams together. we would state championship every season.
All right, we've got about 3 minutes before we start the second half. We'll take a full break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, 29-8 your score. We're about to start this third quarter. See if Callaway can come out, match Spencer's intensity, just like they did in the first half. The first 3 or 4 minutes to start the game and the first 3 or 4 minutes to start the second half, always, critical in big football games.
Yeah, man. The biggest thing I want to see, though, is what have we seen a lot this year in the second half? Really, really sloppy on offense. Or, I don't really think we've taken the ball on defense much, but when we come out on offense in the second half, we've seen a lot of flags, false starts, holding, stuff like that. So I know it's something they've worked on. I know Coach Wiggins, Coach Napier are preaching discipline. So I just want to see us come out and be disciplined on offense. And, like I said, if we don't score, at least chew up some clock, shorten this game.
All right, Callaway return team hits the field. Looks like Dominique Copeland and DJ will be back deep. And you've got Braylon Sanders up around the 25-yard line out there on the right hash. And number 7, Travis Traylor, is going to be over here on the left hash.
Yeah. And, one thing, too, to look out for, make sure they don't pooch kick or onside kick it. If I'm Callaway, if they pooch kick it, just fair catch it, man. Don't try to return it. Just fair catch it. Let's go play offense.
And it looks like he's lined up, and he's just going to try to drop it over there around the 40 or the 35-yard line. But, they've got to be aware of who's sitting over there at the 25, Braylon Sanders.
Yeah, and that's one thing that they've done a good job this year. The coaching staff at Callaway is putting a lot of speed back there on the kickoff return. You normally put your best guy in the middle. The other team, tries to kick it away from him. Well, back here for Callaway, you've got so much speed back here, it doesn't matter where you kick it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Tons of speed back there with Dominique and DJ. Number 8 out there to kick it off, Jalen Taylor handles the field goals, extra points, and the kickoff for Spencer.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to pooch it, so he's not. Got to be careful here. Whoa, that's a false start.
That's definitely. He forgot to kick the ball. All right, they're going to give him a redo. Mulligan.
That's a false start, ain't it?
That's a mulligan tonight,
yeah,
Andrew.
I guess so. Goodness gracious, that's a.
So they'll reset the guys.
They gave themselves away there. They're going to go for the onside kick.
All right, there's the kick. It is a little pooch. Michael's going to come up and catch it at about the 45.
Go down.
He's going to get 2 or 3 yards. Spencer finally brings him down at about the 48-yard line where the Cavalier offense will come in.
And that's scary stuff right there when you see those onside kicks. And like I was saying, man, it's I'm not trying to take a shot, but it kind of sounds like I am. Teams like Spencer who can't kick, they got to find ways to manufacture plays in the kicking game because they're just not there naturally. Not everyone's blessed with a kicker.
I remember a couple weeks ago Kirby Smart on the sideline trying to tell Terry Godwin the same thing.
Lord. Just go down, please.
Here's Dylan under center. There's a give to DJ. He's going to go right up the middle and get out to about the 48-yard line.
And there's a positive play, unless that's – okay, good. I thought that was a pink flag. I was about to say, of course.
Wilkerson at left guard. Play gain 4 yards.
So good gain, 4-yard gain.
Second down and 6 now for the Cavs.
DJ looks like he's nicked up a little bit, man. That's something to keep an eye on.
All right, so DJ comes off the field. And it looks like they'll go with Telly.
Yeah, Telly, and there's also Cartavius Bigsby down there who can run the rock too.
All right, 11:16 to go. There's a snap give to Jabril Jackson right up the middle. He fights forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards, Andrew. Brings up a pretty important third down here to start this second half.
Yeah, it'll bring up about a 3rd and long 6 here. Pretty obvious passing situation, especially with DJ not in the game. I want to say maybe he just tweaked his ankle or something. He was kind of limping on a little bit. He looks like he's okay, though, like he's ready to come back in.
All right, 10:45 to go here in the third quarter. Cavaliers on top 29-8. Here's a Twins look to the left side with DQ and Braylon. Dylan under center takes a snap, fakes a give, rolls to his left. He's looking, and he's got DQ.
Oh, he knocked it loose.
Yeah,
that was a
job.
great hit by the Spencer defensive back. But, hey, hats off to DQ. That was a great play to catch it, and an even better play by the Spencer defensive back to knock it loose.
Yeah, that was number 34, Jaquavius Moore for Spencer, who actually knocked the ball out of DQ's hand when he was coming down.
And this will be the first punt of the night for Callaway.
All right, Dylan drops back to about the 38-yard line of Callaway. There's a snap. There's a kick. Nice tight spiral down to about the 15-yard line. And he brings it up the left sideline, cuts it back across the middle of the field.
Good tackle by Dylan.
Wow.
He's done that twice this year.
Up to the 50-yard line. He was running that ball hard. That was number 6 right there, the receiver, Irvin Davis.
Yeah, and they're in our territory now, so good punt return. That's not what we needed. We needed to pin them deep, so now our defense is kind of put in a bad position here.
All right, 1st and 10 inside of Callaway territory on the 49-yard line, Andrew. 10:13 to go. Cavs on top 29-8. Here comes the Spencer offense out on the field.
And this is a big possession right here. If Spencer can put it in and make this a 2-score game with virtually the whole second half left, that really changes things.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. Thomas out of the shotgun, trips right, single receiver left. And his tailback, number 1, Jaleel Grimes, stands to his right. He drops straight back looking to throw. And they're going to get him. Sacked him down around the 42-yard line.
LaShawn Terrell. There he is. We've been waiting on him. He's made some good plays in the running game, but we were waiting for him to get to that quarterback. Big loss.
Second down now and about 17, maybe 16, it looks like, Andrew.
Yeah.
So a great start by the defense right here to start the second half.
Yeah, great start, but we know Spencer can gain yardage in a huge chunk, so we got to keep everything in front of us right here.
All right, here's a twin look out of shotgun.
Wide receiver got a head start again.
There's that jailbreak screen.
We stopped it this time. Yeah,
and that looked like number 16 right there, Ramsey, for the Cavaliers. Kedrick got his hands on him, slowed him up just enough to let the Cavalry get there.
Yeah, he did a great job slowing that play up. Brings up a 3rd and long. So, man, we read that all the way right there too, man. So,
yeah, I knew that would probably be a primary adjustment right there at the halftime.
Yeah, great job by Coach Hubbard, Coach Wiggins, and the staff making that adjustment there.
All right, trips right, single receiver left, 3rd down and 14. Thomas from the shotgun. There's a snap. He's going to look. There's a quick
jailbreak screen, and we read again.
To the right side this time.
Yep.
And there's Jamie Sellers, number 54.
I thought there was a flag back there, but that's a towel.
Yeah, I tell you what,
that's getting confusing.
The pink flags with the pink towels is very confusing.
Yeah.
But if they would have brought their yellow flags tonight, it also would have been confusing.
Yeah. That's tough. But, hey, big stop by the Cavalier defense, making sure to hold them out of the end zone. Callaway's going to get the ball back. And most importantly, Shane, the clock is ticking.
That's right. 8:19 to go in the third quarter. Braylon drops back to about the 17-yard line. And it looks like number 15, that's Malachi Morris, is going to punt it from around his own 35-yard line. There's a high snap, gets over his head. Here comes the Callaway defense.
Nothing.
Oh, man, they're going to take him down at about the 25, 26-yard line. Looked like Telly Fannin, number 28 right there, got there first.
And we were lucky we didn't grab a face mask there. I thought he might have grabbed the side of his helmet there, but very, very fortunate. We didn't grab his face mask and give him a free first down, but got the ball deep in their territory again, Shane. We've been in their backyard the whole night.
Just like that, Andrew. 7:55 to go in the third quarter. Another big special teams play by the Cavaliers.
I want to see us go establish that running game again. Is that DJ back out there?
DJ is back in at tailback.
Good.
Raylan split out to the right. And that looks like number 25, Christian Hills, actually split out to the left. There's a snap. Dylan's going to roll to his left, and he's got
to set his feet.
That was number 18 right there. That was Everett Duffy from the tight end spot, just kind of dragging across the field with Dylan right there.
Glad to see his ankles better. But, yeah, Dylan's got to set his feet on that. He had some pressure, no doubt about it, but got to set your feet and make that throw.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Ball still on the 26-yard line.
MJ's in at wide out.
MJ split out left. And, again, that's number 25, Javonte Hazelton.
Nowhere
split
to
out
go.
to the right. And they just give it up the middle to DJ, and he gets maybe 2 yards, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like Spencer made an adjustment at halftime. It looks like they traded a safety for a linebacker and went to a 4-4-3 look on defense. Putting another body in the box for the running game.
Yeah, and you would think that would open it up down the field.
Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't be shocked for us to go to the air here and try to hit Braylon.
All right, 3rd down and 8 now. Ball on the 24-yard line. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Got to hurry up and get this snap off.
There's a snap. There's a give to Telly right up the middle.
Yeah, I think he's a little short, but, man, that kid he's got some hops.
He sure does. Side to side, real shifty side to side.
I've never seen him shy away from contact.
No.
So that brings up a 4th and manageable. This is Noah Stevens' time, isn't it? Looks like we might be going for it. Maybe try to draw him off sides or something.
Football takes to the
skill. That was Gabe Moultrie right there at tailback, number 26.
No, it takes the same kind of team.
I haven't seen him carry the rock in a while.
Security.
Nice run.
Cavs going to go here 4th and 3. Dylan from the shotgun takes a snap, fakes the give to DJ. Looking for that screen. He's got Braylon out there, but he had a cornerback draped right on him. And he's going to lose about a yard on the play. Spencer's going to take over, Andrew.
Yeah, it looked like they Braylon may have tipped that pass a little bit early, going back and
should I call?
The little bubble screen, and Spencer did a good job of reading it. So couldn't come up with points with a good field position, but Spencer is pinned back deep.
6-882-8399. 706.
All right, here comes the Callaway defense out on the field. 29-8 your score. 6:23 to go here in the third. Thomas again out of the shotgun for Spencer. There's a snap, low snap. He's going to throw one down the left sideline. He's got his man.
Yeah, what a pass.
Yeah, what a good spot to throw that football. Down around the 46-yard line of Callaway.
Yeah.
He had number 6, Irvin Davis. Irvin Davis has made a lot of plays for them tonight.
Yeah, wow, what a route. What a route.
All right, trips to the right now on 1st and 10 from the 46. Single receiver to the left. Thomas out of the shotgun again, and he's got his tailback, Jahair Mons, back in there. There's a shotgun snap. He drops straight back right across the middle. Number 22 right there can't make the catch. That was Corey Calhoun for Spencer. He was open, Andrew.
Yeah, he was open. Fortunately for us, he dropped it. He had a lot of grass in front of him to run with.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Ball still on the 46-yard line of Callaway. Thomas runs off to the side, gets his play call from his coach. And it looks like a twin look right here. He's got his tailback standing to his right. He brings that jet across. There's the snap.
He's going to go over the middle of the field.
And he's going to throw it down the right sideline.
What a play.
Good job right there by Dominique.
Oh. I hope he's okay. He landed hard.
Thomas was looking for number 25 right there, Christian Hill, all the way across the field. And Dominique got there at the last minute and knocked that ball up.
Yeah, and one thing, too, that Spencer, and I said this at halftime, that they're trying to do is attack the middle of the field. And when they bring that guy in motion, he stops in the slot, you know he's just running a streak down the middle of the field. So that free safety, is that Kobe who's the free safety, or is that Dominique? He's going to have to stay right on that guy in the slot.
Yeah, that's Courtney playing safety right now.
Yeah, he's got to make sure you don't lose that guy in the slot.
All right, there's a shotgun snap. Here comes Quan Todd. He can't make the tackle in the backfield. Thomas is going to.
He passed the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to throw it. Incomplete. Yeah.
Man, he was close to passing the line of scrimmage when he threw that football.
All right, as it stands now, it's going to bring up a 4th down and 10.
Yeah.
Quan Todd just came in untouched
Screaming.
right there. Couldn't quite wrap him up.
Yeah. And it's hard there when you're running right at someone to break down and make a tackle. It's just really hard. You get really excited. And I wouldn't be shocked if they punt it here. It looks like they're in a
There's a snap. There's a quick kick. Oh, man. Gets a good bounce. Bounces down inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9-yard line. So here we go. Cavalier offense on the field, Andrew. They're going to have to go about 98 yards or about 91 yards right here.
Yeah, 91 yards. But you know what? I wouldn't mind us putting together a long, long touchdown drive. You know, the other day I was playing my buddy in Madden, and there was 7 minutes left in the game, and I drove the ball for 7 minutes and scored a touchdown. I felt pretty good, so I think we should try that right here. Just a nice, long, eat some clock, put 6 on the board.
All right, 5:51 to go. Cavalier offense on the field now on their own 9-yard line. Dillon under center, takes a snap, gives it to DJ right up the middle, and he's met right at the line.
Yeah, Spencer made the adjustment at halftime. They're not conceding the middle of that field, so.
That was number 5 for them, Giovanni Moore.
Yeah, that was a good play. I wouldn't be shocked to see us go to some of those shotgun runs that we do sometimes with DJ or maybe a toss on the outside, but it looks like Spencer has shut down the middle of that football field, and DJ is out again limping.
All right. Dillon gets his play call, runs into the huddle. Callaway breaks the huddle with 5:17 to go here in the third quarter. Braylon's going to split way out to the left. There's a snap, and there's a give to the tailback. I couldn't tell who was in that time.
I think that was 26, Gabriel Moultrie. Runs just like Telly, don't he?
That's right. Moultrie, somebody picked up a personal right there.
Hopefully it wasn't us.
I think that is. I think that's on Callaway.
See, we can't be doing that. We can't give away free yardage. You're pinned back deep. You get a personal foul, you're going to get half the distance to the goal. You're going to probably just play the punt here, and then Spencer's going to get great field position. Hidden yardage in the game, man.
Well, I mean, all they can do is make half of the distance. Ball is on about the 9-yard line. We got a personal foul
on Spencer
against Spencer, and we've got a personal foul against Callaway. They'll offset. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for Callaway. Dillon on the sideline with Coach Napier getting his play call. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Cavaliers on top 29-8 after a pretty dominating first half, Andrew.
Yeah, dominating first half. We've got to get some of that energy and momentum back. We've kind of
not matching their intensity right
here.
Yeah,
Spencer's really come out with an attitude in the second half, and if you're not careful, they can come right back in this game.
There's a shotgun snap.
Go
Dillon's
down,
in trouble down around the 1-yard line, and they are going to mark him at the 1.
Man, that's scary too.
Just off the edge rush right there, and nobody picked him up.
Yeah, that's scary, man. And now you're punting from your own end zone. A bad snap or anything can really change this game. So
Dillon with his heels on the back line of the end zone right here.
Let's hope we can execute this.
Ball's on the half-yard line. There's a snap. Dillon gets it off. What a nice punt right there.
Yeah.
Out past the 40-yard line. And that's number 6 right there,
man,
Irvin
he's
Davis.
got room.
And he
What
gets
a
a
block.
corner, picks up a big block at the 30, down to the 10-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah.
And that's
that was almost a block in the back, but he got ahead. He got in front of him, so.
just
Nice block.
not a good series at all right there for the offense.
No, and if Spencer punches it in here, it changes the complexity of this game. And Callaway's offense has got to find a way to put points on the board right now.
And like I mentioned, during the halftime, Andrew, we're going to get Spencer's best shot right here. They've got a lot to play for.
Yes.
They can stake their claim towards this region championship tonight also.
Yeah. They've got a lot to play for.
There's a snap. There's a give to
He's got a
tailback.
lot of
He's going to go
room.
out to the left side. Callaway stretching it out.
Good job.
He's going to lose about 2 yards, Andrew.
Yeah, they did a good job. He had a lot of room, and our guy on the end did a good job of setting the edge and not letting him get around.
Going to bring up second down and about 13 right here. Thomas over there on the sideline with his coach now, getting his play call. And, man, Spencer's got their offensive line just looks huge, Andrew. I mean, they've got some good-looking kids out there.
Yeah, I mean, massive guys led by your majesty.
There's the shotgun snap, fake the give, quick slant across the middle.
Ooh.
And a good thing he dropped that ball, Andrew.
Yeah, he had a lot of room behind him. That might have been a touchdown if he hadn't dropped. That was a huge drop. So the middle of the field has been in Callaway's Achilles heel tonight. So got to find a way to take away that middle of the field.
And Thomas for Spencer, he's thrown some really good balls tonight.
Yeah.
I've been really impressed by him.
Yeah, he's been really composed. I tell you what, man, he's been about as composed as that Rhett Fettner was for Hanley. I've been impressed with this guy. Or even Emory Jones on the opening drive for Heard County. He's just real smooth. I think they might get a substitute. They were in that. They did no huddle.
All right, they're going to take a timeout right here. All right, 29-8 your score. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Spencer with the football deep inside of Callaway territory around the 9-yard line, facing a third down and about 13. So we'll take a quick break also. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. I'm Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway here at Callaway Stadium. Callaway Cavaliers 29, Spencer 8, Andrew.
Yeah, it's basically third and goal here. I mean, if they get a touchdown, first down, they might as well get a touchdown. So looks like we might get a false start. Yep, pushing back 5 more yards. So that's huge.
All right, they'll bring up third down and 18 now.
That's a big blunder for Spencer coming out of the timeout to get a false start penalty. So it kind of gives Callaway a little bit more room to breathe, maybe play a little bit more coverage defense rather than man-to-man. Watch the middle of that field, though, man. It's been open.
2:54 to go now. 29-8. Cavaliers trying to capture this region title here tonight at Callaway Stadium.
The crowd coming to life. Another timeout by Spencer. I want to give a shout out real quick to our PA announcer tonight, Tony Walls. He used to do the games on the radio, and he is doing an outstanding job of firing this crowd up.
He's got this place rocking here tonight.
He is not giving anybody in this crowd an option. If you're sitting down, he's going to call you out. And I bet you he knows some of these people by name. He'll call you out on the PA system now.
Mr. Tony, man, he's been such a huge part of this program.
Yeah,
he's been there about long as Coach Wiggins has been there. I believe.
When you're at a Callaway game and Tony Walls isn't there somewhere, there's something wrong with that because, man, I grew up, me and Luke, his son, we're good friends growing up, and I was just so used to seeing him at everything, football games, baseball games. So glad to see him back.
Absolutely on that.
Well, here he goes. See, man.
All right, 2:54 to go. Here's Thomas out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 18. Brings that jet across.
He's going to the middle.
There's a snap, drops straight back. Looking to throw. He's going to tuck it and run now.
And we come
20,
up and attack him.
15-yard line, down to the 10-yard line. Looks like he's brought down at the 8 down there on the sideline.
4th down and about 4th and 8 right here. I mean, like I said, if they get the first down, they might as well. I mean, it's going to be a touchdown. So, and Spencer can't kick a field goal, so they're going to go for it.
I can see why this team's won a lot of football games this year, Andrew.
Yeah, they got athletes, man.
Yeah, that quarterback, man, he's really good.
Yeah, that coaching staff's really done a good job. But, man, be careful right here. Trick play. Last time they were down here, they ran a trick play on 4th down. That's probably Coach Wiggins calls it. Yeah.
Going to take him a timeout right here. Very, very important possession right here for Spencer and for the Callaway defense.
Yeah, big play right here. And that's probably what Coach Wiggins was saying is, hey, they ran a trick play last time they were down here and scored a touchdown. If I'm Callaway, I almost say, that they call that picket fence defense. You just get 6 guys, stand on the goal line, and just keep that quarterback in the pocket. Let no one get behind you.
All right, Callaway held it up down here on the 20-yard line, just outside the right hash, talking to Coach Hubbard. Spencer doing the same thing on their side around the 23-yard line. Both teams back out on the field now. Spencer comes to the line.
There we go, Tony.
Looks like they're going to go.
I think they might have too many men on the field. Hold on. I don't know. I can't tell.
Let's see if they break right here. That'll be a penalty.
I think they got 11. I think they're good. Yeah,
that's 11 right there. All right, they got a twins left look right here.
They're hiding somebody behind the line right
Single there. Receiver right. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it rolled to his left.
Close that side.
10, 5.
That's an illegal forward
shuttle
pass
right there.
That's an illegal forward pass.
Let's see if the officials pick up on that.
You cannot shuttle pass it forward when you're past the line of scrimmage.
It was close. I was calling out the yard that he was at.
No, that's a terrible call by the official.
The ball was spotted.
That was terrible. I'll say it right now. That is terrible officiating.
The ball was spotted at the 8, Andrew, and I thought he was around the 6.
He was almost to the 5-yard line when he tossed that football forward. That's a terrible call by the officials, and that's just.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about it. They're not going to change it.
Nope. And that's the sad thing, man.
So, touchdown Spencer. They're going to go for 2. Bad snap. They hand it to the tailback, and he's going to be about 3 yards short of the goal line. Yeah. So, 29-14 your score. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Time for this Callaway offense to get on here and answer back, Andrew.
Yeah, got to get the football back and answer. What an unfortunate break that went for Spencer right there. So got to come back and put 7 on the board right here.
All right, we'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. To take a step in the right direction, contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Looks like the officials still getting together on that one, Andrew. I think
they should. That was terrible.
think they're a little confused on that one.
They've been confused all night, and if you're going to officiate a football game or any sport, you need to know the rules, and that was just really bad officiating right there.
All right, here's a chance right here for Braylon to get his hands on the ball up around the 35-yard line on this kickoff.
They're going to onside kick it, I mean.
All right, here's number 8, and that's Jalen Taylor, who handles the kickoff duties. There's a kick, high kick, taking it about to 33 by Braylon. He's looking to get outside, cuts it back in the middle. Oh my goodness, what a move.
I think
he
he's
gets
gone.
out around the 50, 40,
he's gone.
30, cuts it back up again. It's taken out of bounds at the 26.
What a move.
Andrew, I see some pink down there.
Of course you do.
But,
hey, we'll let him get a 3-yard pass line of scrimmage touchdown, but we're going to be sure to catch this flag back here.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, if there was a hold on that play, it didn't have anything to do with what Braylon Sanders just did to that kickoff team for Spencer.
That returner's socks is back here.
I bet we'll see that one on a highlight reel. What a move. What a shifty move right there by Braylon.
They picked up the flag, Shane. They finally did their job.
All right. First down and 10 after electrifying Braylon Sanders.
Finally
return from the
in the
35.
game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal.
Looks like DJ gained about 4 yards on that run.
All right, going to bring up second down and 6 now.
To provide effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, here's a 2nd and 6 give to DJ, and there's just nothing there, Andrew. Good adjustment right there at halftime by Spencer.
Spencer's made it clear that we're not going to run the ball down the middle in the second half, and we've just got to find a way to find another avenue of moving the football. There's just not a lot of room to run in the middle right now.
43, 42.
And we're in field goal range, but we still need to get Noah some help because that's still a pretty long kick right there.
All right, 29-14 your score now. About 10 seconds on the play clock.
What are we blowing the whistle
Somebody
about?
stopped the clock right there. So they're going to reset the game clock.
And this is important right here because Spencer.
Okay, so you've got about a 1 second difference in the game clock.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll get one more play off here in the third. Dylan out of the shotgun. Fakes a give. He's going to keep it right in the middle. He's got a big hole.
He picked up the first down. I think
He
got
did.
it.
He got down to about the 19, well, about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up the first down. Yeah, great play by Dylan Johnson right there. The whole, and that's a great adjustment by Coach Napier, too. The whole defense crashed on DJ. He pulls it out. So hats off to Coach Napier right there.
All right, that's going to do it for the third quarter, Andrew. Cavaliers deep inside Spencer territory around the 16-yard line. It's where they'll be when we start this fourth quarter. 29-14 your score.
Yep.
We mentioned Callaway needing to come out, kind of match the energy, match the intensity of this Spencer team. I thought that we would definitely get their best shot. Spencer's got a lot to play for. They, regardless of what happens right here tonight, they're going to go to Heard County next Friday night. And, that game there is going to decide if you're playing at home the first week of the playoffs or if you got to travel. And you know how that goes. There's no telling where you might have to go in that first round.
And there's 12 minutes left in this game to decide, the outcome. If Callaway can just put 3 on the board here, that's going to make it a 3-score game at this point because, Spencer's got 14. Even if they score 2 more TDs and got two two-point conversions, that's 30 points. If we can put a field goal up here, that makes it a 3-possession game, which really, really puts a lot of pressure on Spencer.
All right, first down and 10 from the 17-yard line.
I prefer 7, though, right here, Shane.
No doubt about that. Dillon heads back into the huddle.
Let's see what roll out with here. Looks like we're going to spread them out. I like the adjustment.
Man, I like to see Michael Freeman right across the middle of the field right here. All right, here's the shotgun snap. He's going to give it to DJ right up the middle.
Yep.
DJ gets about 3. Well, he gets about 3 on the play.
Yeah, good play. And they're setting up a quarterback run themselves, too, because Dillon had a lot of room to run there, too. So they're giving Spencer another element to think about, and that's going to make them be a little bit more disciplined on defense. Spencer was just pinning their ears back and teeing off.
2nd down and 7 now. Ball on the Spencer 14-yard line. Again, Dillon out of the shotgun. Twins left, single receiver right. There's the shotgun snap. Fakes a give, takes it right up the middle. He's got a big hole. Touchdown, Dylan Johnson and the Callaway Cavaliers. What an answer right there by the offense, Andrew.
Great job. No flags. No laundry on the field. Great zone read. I just got through saying it. We're setting something up for Dillon. No one was at home. He literally walked into the end zone again for another TD. So nice response, and this puts a lot of pressure on Spencer right here. A lot.
I mean, it's definitely a good sign when your tailback's getting tackled by 3 people and he don't have the ball.
Yeah, I don't see how that wasn't a legal procedure on Spencer right there. You can't jump off someone's back and block a kick.
All right, the Keegan Wood snap down, the hole good, the kick good. Callaway Cavaliers 36, Spencer 14. We got about 11 minutes to go to get Coach Wiggins his 100th win at Callaway and go ahead and take claim to the 2016 Region 5 2A champions.
Yeah, huge score right here. Let's pin them deep this time.
All right, back deep looks like number 22 for Spencer. That's Corey Calhoun. And then obviously number 1, Jaleel Grimes. But the guy that I don't want to see get the ball is number 6 over here, Andrew, Irvin Davis.
Do not kick him the ball.
He's a very explosive player for Spencer. So from the 40, here's the Noah Stevens kick. Nice high kick. Taken down at about the 3-yard line. And Jaleel's going to bring it out.
Block in the back.
He gets to the 30, cuts back to the 35, and he's tripped up around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and they missed a pretty big block in the back there, but nice return for Spencer. We got to start with their returns. I'd almost just start trying to coffin corner it on both sides and just risk it and possibly going out of bounds. You'd end up with better field position. So now with 11 minutes left, your defense has got a tall task.
I tell you what, Andrew. I think this is one of the best teams we've seen as far as skilled guys.
Yes.
I mean, they've got 3 or 4 guys that they're all explosive.
Yeah, there's some guys on their roster that I wouldn't mind. I mean, look at DJ.
All right, there's a shotgun snap. Thomas is going to roll to his right.
I think. Oh, did he catch it?
And that looks like number 22 right there. Corey Calhoun is going to come back towards his quarterback, catch the ball around the Callaway 40, maybe 38-yard line, going to set up 1st down and 10 for Spencer.
Talking about throwing it up and hoping for a miracle. And fortunately for him, his guy came back to the ball. So,
all right, trips left right here again. Thomas out of the shotgun, single receiver to the right. Thomas standing at about the 44. Takes a snap, gives it to his tailback on the right side.
Who made that tackle?
That was a touchdown-saving tackle right there by number 14 for the Cavaliers, Cartavius Bigsby.
Man. I thought when that play didn't look good from the get-go when he took that handoff. I was like, oh, my gosh, he's about to score. Great tackle by Cartavius Bigsby.
Going low.
Callaway's got to hunker down right here. We can't let him punch it right back in the end zone.
All right, same formation right here. Got Travis Traylor out there at the end. There's a snap. Again, they hand it to the tailback right up the middle. This time he's taken down by LaShawn.
Fumble.
And the ball came out. Yes, they're saying the ball came out, and there's Bigsby with it.
Yeah, fumble.
And it looks like Cavalier football at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, looks like they ripped the football out of his hands. And I was gonna say something about that. The running back's been carrying that ball outside really loosely, and Cartavius just said, "Give me that football."
Interrelationship.
Great job.
0-2-3 and
finally, Coach Trey Tucker gets the ball back from him.
Yeah, he was excited about that. He wanted to carry that ball and take it home with him.
Well, that's a huge play. That's a big momentum shift right there.
And that's what we needed. That's right what the doctor ordered right there.
All right, Cavalier offense back out on the field. First down and 10. Ball on the Cavalier 32-yard line, looks like, Andrew.
Yeah, looks like we accidentally gave Spencer our football, so we're going to get our football back. They haven't had enough time to deflate it either, so we should be all right.
All right, we don't have a football on the field.
Yeah, Spencer, they threw our game ball over there on accident, looks like. So going to run the game ball back in.
9:59 to go here, 36-14 your score.
We needed that, Shane.
Cavaliers with a chance here to definitely stick a nail in the coffin, Andrew.
Yeah, and I would consider nail in the coffin a 2 or 3 minute possession right here, because at that point, Spencer can't. It's going to be hard to put up 21 points.
All right, here's Dillon under center. Man, they got a big push right up the middle.
Man.
And Dillon just takes off and tries to get around that left end, gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Dillon is so crafty out there, man, and he's so shifty as a runner. I mean, he should have been dead to rights in the backfield, and he just makes a move and was able to pick up positive yardage on the play. And for him to gain a yard on that play is huge. I mean, because they had him for a 5 or 6 yard loss.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, hats off to our offensive line the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The interior defensive linemen for Spencer tonight and then Temple last week have been some really, really big guys.
Yeah.
And, they're holding their own. There's a quick pitch to DJ, and he cuts it across
there
the middle of the field. He's got some room. He's up around the 40, 45.
Hold on that football,
across
DJ.
midfield into Spencer territory around the 48-yard line.
Great job by DJ right there. Running hard, keeping his legs moving, putting some moves on his old teammates.
All right. Just over 9 minutes.
Of course there's holding.
And there's a holding on the play.
Wouldn't be a big explosive play for Callaway if there wasn't a holding call involved.
All right, Spencer's going to back him up.
How about that?
See where they spot this ball, Andrew. Looks like he's going to go all the way back.
It's a spot foul, though. So
it is. So that's the 28-yard line. And then he's going to tack on about 10 to that.
So now they have yellow flags, too? Whoa, now. Did they throw that flag out here at the line of scrimmage? I thought they threw that flag down here towards the end of the run.
I don't know how there was a hole back there because the ball was spotted up around the 32. I know I saw the official standing right on the flag. Normally, like you said, that's a spot foul there.
I mean, they marked it off like it was a personal foul.
All I know is it's second down and 24 for the Cavaliers. They need to get out around midfield almost. And here's Dillon under center, rolls to his left, and he just threw it over the head of Travis Taylor right there.
Oh, man. A little too much heat on that.
Setting his feet. That's twice tonight he's kind of thrown on the run there when he's had a chance to set his feet. But that's good. That's a learning thing for Dillon. And he'll be the first to tell you that he's going to get that fixed and be ready to rock and roll next week.
And on that, too, I mean, they basically ran a wheel route out of the backfield. And that's something you can eventually just loft it to him because there was no one there. You loft it under and let him catch it and score there. But, good play design, good play call by Coach Napier. We just got to set our feet on that, and that's something I know Dillon's going to work on.
All right, third down and 23 now. And they're just going to give it to DJ right at the middle, and he's trying to find a hole. And he gets up to about the 22, 23-yard line.
Yeah.
Callaway going to punt it away right here.
And if we can get this clock under 8 minutes before we kick it, I really think it's going to put some pressure on Spencer here.
All right. Just over 8 minutes to go here in the game. There's the punt. Line drive punt taken
There we
around
go.
the 43-yard line. And there's my guy, Quan Todd. Boy, he's made a lot of plays for these special teams this year.
He wasn't going to let number 6 get out there again for Spencer. That was just a great play. Irvin Davis has killed us tonight, in special teams, and that was a great play, man. And there's 8 minutes left.
There it is, Andrew. 8 minutes to go in this game. Cavaliers on top, 36-14.
Yeah.
I forgot what our points per game offense is and what our defense is.
We score 35 a game and we give up 12. So we've given up, 2 more than our average, and we've scored 1 more. So, my prediction for this game was 41-20, and that may come true.
All right, there's a shotgun snap. There's that quick screen out to the right side. Around the 50-yard line, there's a big hit again. That looks like Michael Freeman.
Yeah, he lit that guy up, and fortunately for us, the clock just keeps on ticking.
That was number 2, Seth Jordan, getting into Callaway territory around the 49, 48-yard line. Going to bring up second down. About 5 right here, Andrew. Again, trips to the right, single receiver out left. That's Davis. Thomas out of the shotgun. And there's a snap.
Oh, he dropped it.
Snap.
He dropped it.
He gets back on it. So they're going to lose about 2 yards, bring up a big third down and about 12 right here, Andrew.
Yeah, that was a huge play for us right there. Able to pin him back deep, 3rd and long.
I mean, it didn't look like a bad snap.
It looked like he just took his eyes off the football. Maybe he was looking downfield before he caught the snap. And it's things we take for granted. I was back down here about to say, we haven't had a bad snap on the punt all year, and he kind of had a low snap right there. I'm so glad I didn't say it because, it's the little things we take for granted that could get you beat.
All right, here's 3rd and 12. There's a snap. He drops straight back. He's going to roll to his left a little.
Oh, he was going to walk in the end zone. Oh,
looked like
man.
number 1 right there out of the backfield. Jaleel Grimes can't make the catch around the 50-yard line.
Courtney. Man, that was a pick 6 all day, but hey, great pass defense. Brings up a 4th and long. Yeah, I don't think Spencer's going to punt. I mean, they don't have time to punt the ball here. If they punt the ball, they basically said they're okay with losing the game.
I agree. 6:41 to go, 36-14 your score. Twin look right here.
Hold on.
Thomas out of the shotgun.
Yeah, we had too many men on the field. Good timeout.
All right, Coach Wiggins burns one right here. 36-14 your score. We'll take a break with them. Cavs on top, 36-14. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
On 4th down and 12 right there, Spencer opts to do the quick kick, Andrew, and it almost worked out. Guy got into the end zone about a yard deep in there, and it's going to bring the ball out to the 20-yard line after the touchback. 36-14 your score, 6:28 to go here in the game.
I don't really understand the thought process right there with punting the ball. I mean, you've got to score 3 touchdowns to win this game. I mean, you've got 6 minutes left. Punting the football and pinning this deep isn't going to do anything.
All right, here's 1st and 10. Dylan hands off. That looks like that's Telly right there. He takes the ball out across the 30 to the 33. That's going to be enough for a first down, Andrew.
Yeah. And see, and that's why I didn't like the call of quick kicking, because you've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left before the punt. All you have to do is get a couple first downs or eat 2 minutes, and this game's over. I mean, this game is over for all intents and purposes.
All right, 36-14 your score. Cavaliers with a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line of Callaway. Big Keandre Jones heads down on the line. Dylan under center, twins to the right. There's a snap, pitch out to left to Telly.
What a block.
He makes a cut. Can't get past that second defender. Down to about the 31-yard line.
Man, that was a heck of a block, too. That linebacker was screaming on the play, and the fullback made a good kick block. So 2nd and 10, but hey, I mean, all we got to do is just burn some time on this, Shane, and this drive is a success, in my opinion. Just burn some clock.
That's going to be the night for Dylan. They're going to bring in number 16, Kedrick Ramsey, in at quarterback. And that actually looks like number 14, Cartavius Bigsby, at tailback. There's a give to Travis Taylor right up the middle. He gets about 1, maybe 2 yards. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd down and probably about 9 right here, Andrew.
Yeah, and as the clock ticks under 5 minutes, I mean, you run one more snap, bleed of another 35, 40 seconds off the clock, and then kick it deep. I mean, this game's over. I mean, I don't know if Spencer just conceded the game with that kick or what was going on there, but it looks like this is pretty much over for all.
All right, 3rd down and 9. There's the snap to Ramsey. He's going to fake the give. Lost the football. Bigsby picks it up. He lost about a yard.
Ooh, that was.
And it looked like
very fortunate.
Ramsey wanted to fake the give to Bigsby right there, but
Bigsby's been taking footballs all day, man. So he wasn't going to play with that.
He took that one, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right.
He thought he was the defender. He was going to take that ball out of his hands.
So Dylan thought his night was done, but he's back out there to punt now. And he's going to be standing at about the 18-yard line.
Eat that whole play or not.
There's a snap. There's a punt. Nice, tight spiral. Gets over Davis's head. Bounces down to the
huge.
20.
Keep the ball out of his hands.
Down to about the 18-yard line. What a punt right there by Dylan.
Yeah, huge kick. That about 3:58 left in the game. Callaway up 36-14. I mean, at this point, Callaway's just got to keep everything in front. Don't let Spencer, get a quick touchdown and try for an onside kick. So I think that was one of Dylan's better punts of the year, too.
That was. He hit that thing, line drive that ball just good enough to get it over his head and took a Callaway bounce.
He's going to be missed next year, man. He's been such a key cog of this team and such a good leader in offense, defense, special teams. I mean, he does it all.
All right, 3:58 to go. Twin look. Thomas out of the shotgun for Spencer. There's a snap. He gives it to his tailback right up the middle. He gets past the linebackers.
Ooh, who was that?
And then Travis Taylor comes in and makes a big hit around the 20-yard line.
He sent a message with that one. Goodness gracious, that was a hit.
We've called Travis's name several times tonight. He's had a really good football game.
Yeah, he's done very well. Been very, very impressed with him. And
all right, trips left right here. Davis all the way to the left. Again, out of the shotgun. Thomas gets a snap, rolls to his left, and he's looking for a man out in the flats, and he's got number 25.
Why would you go back in and
makes a good move right there, Christian Hill, number 25, and gets an extra 7 or 8 yards right there, enough for a Spencer first down.
Yeah,
and that stops the clock, Andrew.
Yeah, they're going no huddle. Callaway's just playing bend but don't break. Keep everything in front. Make them eat a lot of clock here. The clock is our friend.
Here's the same play to the right side. Trips to the right. Quarterback rolls to his right, looking out in the flats. And there he is. Ball taken around the 44.
As a coach, you got to tell your guy to get out of bounds at that point. I mean, yeah, it stops the clock for a second while they get the chains, but, man, you can run out of bounds and stop it altogether and save yourself a few seconds. That's twice they've done it. They've had 2 opportunities to kill the clock, and they've just decided to go upfield instead.
All right, that puts the ball inside of Callaway territory at the 49, 2:54 and counting to go. Again, trips to the right. Thomas out of the shotgun. Davis split way out to the left. Now he sends his jet.
And that was eye candy because
he's going to throw it deep down the right sideline.
Oh, we almost had it too.
And that was down around the 13-yard line. Threw it a little bit high. And it looked like number 2 right there, Seth Jordan, couldn't come down with it.
Yeah. And our DB was on no man's land out there. He had to make a decision. There was 2 guys back there to cover. And the quarterback just threw it up hoping somebody would make a play.
All right, 2:36 to go. Callaway Cavaliers 36, Spencer 14.
And it looks like we're kind of going into a cover 2 shell. Kind of, yeah.
There's a shotgun snap. Thomas rolls to his right, throws back across the field. He was looking for his tailback that time. Jaleel Grimes threw behind him, incomplete. Again, the clock stops, 2:31 to go. 3rd down and 10, Andrew.
Yeah, 3rd down. And you know they're going to throw a pass here, so obviously we're going to be in a pass coverage, try to keep everything in front. It's like they say in baseball, no doubles defense. You know, the outfielder playing close to the wall, keep everything in front. That's kind of what our defense is doing right now.
All right, ball on the 49-yard line. There's a snap. He drops straight back. He's going to throw it deep down the left side. Again, throws it a little high. But I'll tell you what, Andrew, the receivers for Spencer, man, they'll go up and try to catch that football.
Man, they are not afraid to make a play, man. I really was that number 6? Was that Urban
That was
Davis?
25.
That was 25 for them.
Christian Hill, but all of their receivers, they've been taught to high point the football.
Yeah, they're not scared to sacrifice their body to make a catch. I've been very impressed with the receiving core for Spencer.
All right, 4th down and 10 now, 2:23 to go. Again, Thomas out of the shotgun, takes a snap, and this time they hand it to the tailback right up the middle.
Yeah, good play.
And that's
a turnover
right
on
there.
down. That'll be the ball game, fellas.
That was number 14, Jahari Mons, and he was tackled, looked like number 18 right there, Everett Duffy. He's been fighting that ankle injury all night, and showing a lot of heart right there.
A lot of heart, a lot of determination, and makes a pretty big play in this ball game to effectively wrap this one up. So I think we'll just take a knee, maybe run one play to run a little extra time, but shoot, I'd take 3 knees and kick it as far as I could if that's what it took.
All right, looks like they're going to send Dylan back in. 2:17 to go, 36-14 your score. Coach Wiggins going to get his 100th win tonight.
That's huge, man.
Cavaliers are going to claim another region title.
Yep.
They'll be a 1 seed. They'll host a first-round playoff game here at Callaway Stadium.
Yep.
Depending on the troop outcome, I would assume that Callaway would have the first option at a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night game here at the stadium.
They should. I mean, they have an undefeated record too. So, and we'll put that on the line next week against Jordan.
1:50 to go. Callaway in the victory formation. DJ about 10 yards deep, just in case.
And he's using that whole play clock savvy move right there.
There's a knee. Hand the ball back to the official. Let him set it.
Set it. Take another knee and then kick it as far as possible.
They're going to have to kick it.
And I'll say this: I was pretty impressed with tonight, especially given the athletes that Spencer has. This is probably the best collection of athletes we've seen since Hanley.
Yeah.
Or even Harris County, maybe.
Andrew, I mention all the time that, Coach Wiggins and his staff, they're always coaching, they're always teaching, and they'll have these kids ready to come out and play 4 quarters next week. No doubt in my mind. I think that Coach Wiggins will be the first one to tell you they came out in the second half tonight, did not match the intensity, did not match the energy that Spencer had in the second half.
Yeah.
And it showed. But this team is getting better every week.
Yeah.
And a lot of the younger kids are stepping up to help out DJ and help out Braylon and help out DQ and Dylan. You know what those guys are going to do, but it's what these younger guys are going to do that's really going to tell the tale about what kind of run this team makes.
Yeah, and we have a lot of depth, and like you said, Spencer kind of punched us in the mouth in the second half, but I feel like we did a good job responding with that touchdown and kind of salting this one away. And if we can somehow run this clock down a hot minute before we start the play clock, we might be able to put a bow on this one, Shane.
Let's see when they spot it.
I think he's going to.
They're going to let it. 30, 29.
Yep. It's going to be
about a 4-second difference.
You know what?
Right
I'd snap it. I'd snap it and just run back and just fall down. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even kick it.
Let's see
Just
what they
take
do right
the
here.
snap and just go backwards a few steps. I wouldn't snap it till that clock said 0 on that play clock, though.
Yeah, there's going to be about 2 seconds left after they do this. Let's see. There's a snap.
There we go.
Oh, good job, Dylan Johnson right there, knowing what's going on.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, well, there it is, Andrew, 36-14. Cavaliers are your region champions, 2016, Region 5, 2A. And how about this, Andrew? Every person out here in this stadium has a paper with the number 100 on it.
Yeah.
And how cool is that? All these family and friends and parents and students holding that 100 up for Coach Wiggins, showing their appreciation for what Coach Wiggins has done here at Callaway in his 10th season.
Yeah, what a great job Coach Wiggins has done with Callaway's program. Huge milestone for him. I couldn't be happier, man. I'm so proud of him right now.
How about that? His daughter runs out there with one, and he's just hugging her. What a great moment right there for Coach Wiggins and this whole Callaway family.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Couldn't be more proud of the program. 9-0, Region 5 AA champs. Going to seal it off. I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to be 10-0 after next week. Let's get ready for the playoffs, man. Nothing's going to stop us now.
All right, well, while everybody's celebrating, let's take a break. 36-14 your final here at Callaway Stadium. Cavaliers on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait.
Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you, Tony. We got you.
All right. Tony Walls on the field. After Callaway. Oh, what's going on, sweetie?
He's too.
First of all, we want to thank everyone for staying after the game. And we want to congratulate the Cavaliers as they become the Region 5 AA champion and will host an opening round state playoff game right here at Callaway Stadium the week of November 11th. This is our second consecutive region championship, and for our seniors of the class of 2017, it marks their third championship in 4 years. A big round of applause for our football team and coaches as they accept the region championship trophy. All right, before you leave, we got one more thing to do. Coach Wiggins, could you step over here, please, sir? Step in front of the sun. All right, come on. Our second honor tonight goes to our head coach, our head football coach, Pete Wiggins. Tonight marks Coach Wiggins' 100th career victory as a head football coach, and all of those victories have come here at Callaway High School. Coach Wiggins took over our football program in 2005. Since that time, the Cavaliers have made 11 straight playoff appearances. They have won 6 region championships. Since 2012, Coach Wiggins' teams have advanced to at least the second round of the playoffs. And in 2013, they appeared in the semifinals for the first time in school history. Over 30 Callaway football players have gone on to play college football during his 12 years at Callaway. Tonight, we honor Coach Wiggins for his dedication and leadership to the football program at Callaway High School. Coach Woods, Callaway High School's assistant athletic director, here at Callaway, and we look forward to through.
All right, Andrew.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't have missed it. Wouldn't have missed it. Wouldn't have missed it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's fine. Kill it.
All right. 36-14, your final
Are we
here
safe
at
now?
Callaway Stadium.
Okay.
What a ceremony right there. Not only the Callaway team getting the region championship trophy, but also honoring Coach Wiggins on his 100th victory, which is quite a milestone.
Huge, man.
Here in his 11th season for the Cavaliers. And what was even more impressive was in all those 11 seasons, Callaway has advanced into the state playoffs, Andrew.
Yeah, and like I said, when he took over when I was a junior in high school, man, he really just turned this program from one that was, it's little old Callaway, or, it's, I remember all my friends that, played at Troop, played at LaGrange, and, it's just little old Callaway, and well, look at us now, man. Look at us now, we're, winning games against Troop, winning games against LaGrange, and doing big things, man.
All right, and you heard Tony right there at the end say we look forward to 100 more. So
So he's got.
How cool is that?
Yeah, he's got he's got to be here for another 12 more years. So, huge to win 100 games, man. Like you said, averaging about 9 wins this season, and man, that's just huge. You take a program that used to win like 4 or 5 games a year, go on be a 4 seed, and go get our butts handed to us somewhere in South Georgia and come back, and he's just really changed his program and the outlook of Callaway athletics. Because football is the flagship sport for any school, and it says a lot to see how far we've come.
All right, Andrew. Well, that's it for this one. Cavaliers win 36-14. Move to 9-0. Most importantly, move to
have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at Remax Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/.
High-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew, let's wrap this thing up.
Let's put a bow on it.
We're 9-0, 4-0 in region. Won the region title tonight. We got a little business to take care of next Friday night. Same thing. We'll go live at 7. We'll be on 102.3, 7:30 kickoff against Jordan here at Callaway Stadium. We need a lot of people to turn out. Need to fill the stands just like we did tonight.
Yeah.
Let all these kids know that we're supporting them, we're behind them, and that we're ready to make a run at these playoffs.
Yeah, big game next week. Let's wrap up an undefeated season, and the games only get tougher from then on. So, huge win tonight, region champs. Let's finish an undefeated season and get ready for November.
All right, now I understand you're going to leave here, and
I am.
You're headed to the world's largest cocktail party. Are we allowed to say that anymore?
I'm going to say it.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go.
Going
down there to watch Georgia and Florida,
I am.
or Florida and Georgia.
I'm going to pray that we play better and do well, and that Kirby gets us ready, and hopefully Terry Godwin will ball out for us.
That's
down
right.
there. So
Former
got a long drive
Cavalier.
ahead of me, but hey, it's okay. Who needs sleep, right? Sleep's overrated.
That's right. Well, I wish you a safe trip down there, and I hope you have a good time. We're going to wrap this up. Looks like we're experiencing some technical difficulties, but your final here tonight, 36-14, Cavs on top. For Andrew Caraway, I'm Shane Andrews, and this has been Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and on